3, 2, 1, we are live.
Yo. It's the Uncut Knowledge Podcast, people. Episode 10, we back. We back.
10, baby.
What's happening? It's your boy Money Madison, man. Checking in. I'm gonna start it off with the right of me. Let my people, let them tell y'all who they are. What's up with it?
What's going on? It's your boy on the ones and twos coming from the third dimension. How y'all doing tonight? I hope y'all feeling good in whatever area code you in or whatever time it is. It's your boy Frazia in this bitch.
Yo, what it do? It is your girl Alei Renee, the Knowledge Queen, Undisputed, episode 10.
Yeah.
Doing big things, big numbers.
Yeah.
We're growing up.
Yeah.
But this is Knowledge Queen, Alei Renee. Let's get it.
Stepping in, it's your boy Coach, your main man, dropping wise words. Practice makes perfect. Nope, perfect practice makes perfect.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah, man. Ending it up, it's your boy V.Fra. I already know. It's that dreadhead Jesus. Hey, don't worry about what's in my cup. You know what's up.
That's what's up. How everybody doing today?
It's just juice.
How everybody feeling? What's going on around the round table?
Good.
Man, that's
Everybody
good.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Out for the break, out for the week.
Out for the break, Coach. Glad to have you here with us today, man.
Appreciate
For
it.
sure.
First off, for tournament victory, you know what I'm saying?
Tournament victory.
Living his best life.
Okay.
I'm living my best life.
94-3, you know.
Damn.
94-3.
How?
What we talking? Basketball?
Basketball.
Look,
Yes,
kids.
Damn.
I'm playing toddler.
What's this, high school?
freshman, yep.
Okay, freshman.
Y'all playing animals?
Shout out to the freshmen. What school is this?
Y'all playing?
Yeah.
Cedar Hill High School?
Yes.
You guys see the hill playing like that?
School
Yeah,
freshman.
he took the championship, varsity took the championship, you know what I'm saying? All 3 levels.
Oh,
See the
shit.
hill with your basketball squad.
Yeah.
You was doing-
Have you wanted to knock a
backflips
kid out
this
yet?
week then. You been good. That's what's
You
up.
said 93-3?
94-3.
94-3?
How they not score no more than 3 points?
They shouldn't have scored that, but
Was that a 3?
Hey, hold on.
Was it 3?
I'm tripping,
The 3 wasn't even
cuz.
a
I'm
3.
tripping. I did not hear that. 94-3.
Look, then the 3.
Y'all don't do
wasn't
no
even a
y'all don't do no mercy rules. Y'all don't have no mercy rules, kids.
they ran the clock. No, we did what we can to not run the score so high.
Oh, y'all did what y'all
wow.
could not to run it up so high. Shout out to the freshmen that sit
I bet they
there,
was just
yo.
doing this right here.
How do you do what you
Passing
can
it.
not score more points?
That's crazy. So you had a pretty good
second half we did all that.
Hey,
Put
yeah,
all the
that-
So wait. You got practice drills
Practice when they going
in
too
games?
That wasn't like to shame nobody, you know.
Hey, you gotta lose something. You gotta bring something.
Trying to do something, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't trying to be.
Just trying to challenge yourselves.
Use your left hand in the game. Learn
One
to use it.
disrespectful at the beginning, it was all personal. I told them this ain't got nothing to do with them, it's all with us. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to do this. And we was on our road to do the right thing, but they started getting big headed.
And they let them score.
So they weren't going to win humbly. So I took away they goal they were shooting for. And they settle for less because they don't know how to win humbly. Win or lose, big or lost. I mean, big or small. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Good game. Keep it moving. Work on getting better.
Right.
They weren't doing that. They was getting too big head with it. So we had to take it back.
100.
Respond. What is it? Sportsmanship, man.
Everybody, no good sportsmanship. They got it, but
I'm a trash.
it was kind of
Well,
getting
no, I'm
big head
not.
with it.
It depends on. I'm a video game trash talker.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't talk on sports.
I'm saying win humbly, win humbly.
Win humbly. How was your week, Frank?
I mean, I'm living my best life. I find out I don't gotta go to work for another
Living
week.
my best life.
Chilling on it, huh?
Still get paid.
I mean, it is what it is with temp.
Smile.
It's just holding me over till I get this other job that I've been praying for. Y'all give me your wishes, man. Don't just listen. Go out there and subscribe to something if you support.
Yeah, talk to him, V.Fra. Go out there and subscribe.
You know what I'm
It
saying?
ain't nothing but push.
It don't hurt.
Just a
all.
click away.
It's a click away.
Just a click.
But my week's been pretty straight. I can't complain about it.
Fraser,
Too much of anything.
how your week been?
Man, my week has been cool, man. I feel like it's really been chill. I'm at a good place with myself right now. I mean, keeping my energy to myself pretty much, you know what I mean? Chilling, you know what I'm saying? Just working, focusing on aspirations at this point. So I mean, I'm good. I mean, you still got to deal with indiscretions. You know what I'm saying? Things. You know what I'm saying? You just got to move accordingly.
Spell
That's all the
it.
time. That's all the time. Hey, Renee,
Fuck you, my brother.
you say you 8 weeks away?
8 weeks away from the big date. My week has been going better than expected. My daughter had a birthday on the 11th.
No.
I'm the 14th, and my mother passed away. Her birthday is 17th, which was, of course, yesterday, right? Yeah, 11/17. And I don't know. I didn't want to make this week sad because my daughter's turning 13, and then I'm about to have another daughter.
Yeah.
And then my baby shower was yesterday too. So I don't know. I just had a week of growth.
Right.
You got
I
some
was
good
like,
gifts for the baby.
Oh yes, I got so much stuff. I was like, I don't need to buy.
I think I'm just do that for life. I'm gonna just tell
I'm just
everybody
gonna
I
buy
got
me
baby
these shoes
shower.
I had been looking at. Because you know,
Never had
people
too much
when you have
baby
kids,
stuff.
people think life like stop for you. Like you
don't.
can't do nothing for
Well, I
yourself.
won't have adult showers.
It's a myth.
Right. Well, we
Hey,
celebrate
everybody,
though.
you know what? Everybody bring. We having a party at my house. It's adult shower.
What we bringing it to you for though?
Because I need it.
Just an adult
Broke
shower.
Negro
I think
fun.
an adult shower was like a housewarming party, right?
Hey, this house is
You
plenty
know, you should have
warm.
adult showers when you celebrate milestones.
Sure.
Like you done did something. I didn't pay off my house. Let's
Right.
adult shower. Like you
Family
know,
report, adult report.
yeah, celebrate each other. But other than that, week has been
I
pretty
need
dope.
that now. I'm broke.
It's your birthday. The baby's coming. It's a born
Yeah.
birthday. They do it for the baby. It's kind of like a birthday shower.
My babies don't have birthdays on the day that they born.
It is their birthday.
That's what I'm saying. It's their
Yeah.
birthday.
Your
So.
mama stressed out. She know.
Out. For real.
Daddy
Well,
don't
my
know.
week was almost like the same because my brother's birthday was on 16th. My brother died in July. And his birthday was on 16th.
This past July?
Yeah. This
Oh,
past
wow.
July.
That's fresh.
So, yeah, it was like I didn't want to make it sad or nothing like that, but I just kind of couldn't help it. Like, Friday was just like real cool, real calm, real chill. I may have prayed like, I don't know, 3 or 4 times, talked to him, you know. Today was pretty good though. I had a turkey bowl with the flag football team I play with. Shout out to Ice Water, we won, you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, you know, my week been pretty cool though. It's always been like pretty chill. I finally got behind the wheel of a bus. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to be
You about to be bus driver?
a bus driver
For kids?
for kids.
How does that feel? Because I know you probably did. You ride the bus as a
I
youth,
did, and you know
right?
what's
And you
crazy?
hated the bus driver, like
You know, see,
oh, you had a
our
cool one?
bus driver was cool, so
I
it's
had a
like
cool bus driver too.
I get to thinking, ooh, I'm gonna be cool with these kids. Ooh, I hope I get a cool.
But do you look at it from this perspective now? Like, what the hell? They were so mean. Like bus driver, like nigga, you.
Right. But you gotta think about it like
been dealing with
I'm
us
up
for
here
years,
driving.
too.
I gotta concentrate.
Well, you know, cause you can't stand nobody.
Legally, y'all ain't supposed to be standing up and all this yelling and shit. Like,
Yeah.
hey, now I'm letting y'all do this, but
Keep it
quiet
down.
down just a little bit.
Well, y'all can see the
Fuck you, I ain't got quiet shit. Hey,
Niggas fighting and shit.
hey, what? Keep it to a minimum. You keep it to a minimum, bitch. Hey, who's your mama? I need to know who your mama is.
Nah, these mamas now.
You know what you should do to
I'm
those
kind of anxious
kids?
about it though.
That's dope though.
When they stop coming around, you just pass they shit. Hey, Mr. George, where you going? You ain't gotta go here and you pull right up to the bus station, man. I'ma holler at you.
Damn me, drove in.
Just
Bitch
leave
ass
they
niggas on pick up.
straight leave they ass. That'll be some.
I'm about to get my CDL too.
Oh yeah.
But it-
Let me know.
I got to drive for the basketball.
Oh yeah, you gotta start
Before I have buses.
That's
charting.
dope though. So do y'all? I mean,
they gonna pay for it?
yeah, extra pay is around with it.
I think if it's our event, I get paid 50 for the day. If it's like
that's
another
dope.
sport event, it's like per hour. So
Getting extra
track coach I already told her I'll drop track. You go to Houston and all the places.
Get me
Per hour, that's like 2-3 days. 25 hours, something like that.
shit up.
A little extra change.
You know my slave. Hopefully.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Driving them buses.
So what topics, Sonny, will we get into? Because we talked earlier.
Earlier we had we talked about a lot
We
earlier.
did.
Samario. He said what he supposed to do with that. But you can respond. It don't matter.
I had a question for us. How health conscious are you?
How what?
I am.
Health conscious are
I'm
you?
very
I'm
conscious of it.
vegetarian, so I'm somewhere. I'm not vegan. You know what I'm saying? I can be vegan. I'm that conscious, but
I'm conscious
Not
of
really.
it. I just don't.
Yeah.
I'm
Like with the
aware.
state of our health, not only our health care, but just the state of health in general. Cause people eating healthy was like, we just didn't do that back in the day. Like nobody was making, our mamas wasn't getting up making smoothies.
Yeah.
Like they was getting up making grits, eggs.
Make sure I'm smooth.
So,
But
you
then
know,
with that though, like, you know, your parents tell you gotta eat all of this and eat all of that before you can get. Like, is that always healthy? Like you putting all this damn food
Hell
on
no.
my plate,
Nah.
big
All of that
ass
is
portions.
toxic.
all of this shit. Like that's
All
not
that.
necessarily healthy.
And then the foods that we eat too, because we had at church today, we had a little Thanksgiving dinner, and I was like, man, this is something that you could like die if you was to eat this all. And we did like stuff like, of course it was cooked food, but our portions, you got macaroni and cheese, mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
fried chicken, rolls, and then you got access to 10 more chicken legs. You get what I'm saying? Like it was never. I don't think that's healthy. It cannot be.
It calls soul
Like-
food because it takes.
It takes your soul.
Right, but I never understood that. I guess when you get older and you start thinking back on how you were raised and how your parents used to tell you, you know, you got to eat all of this and eat all of that. But damn, I didn't
And you
eat
hear
half of this
milk makes
plate.
your bones strong and stuff, but milk is
Right.
bad for you. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I think too much of anything.
Yeah,
at
everything
some
is-
point is bad for
Nah,
you.
milk
I
is
was
just not-
always-
mucus is built up inside of milk. You know what I'm saying? That
For milk
invites
itself-
more bacteria to be infectious. You know what I'm
Milk
saying?
itself, without what our pasteurized process that we use
Right.
here, is what's unhealthy.
Right.
Raw milk from a cow, if we were
That's
in
what I'm
our
talking about,
natural
what we
setting,
drink.
we could go. If we could do that,
It's not meant for you.
no, it's not unhealthy. But I mean, we make a lot of kefir yogurt. All that stuff is made, of course, with milk products, natural butter. We can eat that stuff. Our bodies are designed to eat those type of saturated fats. But the way our process is for making stuff now, like if you look at Country Crock, like butter, that stuff what says margarine. It'd be like 43% vegetable oil,
Right.
cooking grease.
Right.
That's what basically Country Crock butter is. Like you're not eating. None of this stuff is real.
Exactly.
And as far as the mucus, yes, it does create a lot of mucus, and also with the antibiotics that they put in the stuff, and then what they're injecting the cows with. So
Exactly.
it's like people assume that it's the product itself. Oh, milk. Oh, butter.
It's the people
It's
that
the
make it.
process of
That's
it
because
now.
We was talking. Go ahead.
That's because, like you said, everything's in moderation. So everybody becomes to this point. Well, I want more now versus, hey, you only need this when you need it. But like, I need milk every day because we just ran through this milk. So now everything to get more faster, well, we got to do this, and that in order to get it out faster so everybody can have it. So it becomes no longer natural. Now it becomes, like you said, made up, processed.
Right.
Yeah, they got to keep up with the demand.
Because people want more. You don't need more than what you taking in, but you
People
want
don't
more.
eat in moderation.
But then again, if we were in a natural setting, we wouldn't have a box of Lucky Charms like sitting up. Like we wouldn't have certain products that go along with it
Think
as
about
well.
all of the food that's thrown away. That's just wasted.
Because you don't need it. Like, if you look
But
at
it's
the animal
wasteful
kingdom,
Like
still,
Thanksgiving, all the
does damage to
Thanksgiving
you.
leftovers you
But see what I'm
have
saying,
makes
like, how many plates have you thrown away that a little kid done messed over that
Too
they
many.
just didn't finish? But is that the little kid fault or is that your damn fault? You didn't put all the damn food.
Oh, just
on
think about all the leftovers you might have had in your refrigerator. You know, plates you didn't eat.
You don't eat every scrap of what you got. I mean, I do when it's served to me. But if you like cook it, do you
When I leave
always
here, I'm
all
gonna
the time
eat.
clean like the pot of everything that you cook, or somebody that like you
Like,
never get to eat?
if you ate when
Like
you were only
leftovers.
hungry, think
Yeah.
how much you wouldn't eat as much as you think you would. Like, you ate because you was hungry, not because, you know what, I'm just gonna
I'm
get
bored.
something.
But now,
I'm bored. It ain't nothing.
not
want
only
some
that, we have food is a social interaction.
Yeah.
Right.
When you going over your mama house or y'all have an event, it ain't cause we finna go there and talk. We finna eat. Like, what mama cook? You know, and stuff like that. So it's more of a social thing, which a lot of cultures have
Go on
anyway.
dates and
But it's the
everything.
stuff, yeah. So let's say you get up, you go to work, you
Yeah.
got you some breakfast, you done ate at lunch. Your homeboy call you, hey man, stop by the bar or whatever. We finna go do this. You finna eat. Damn, I gotta go take my girl out. I gotta go eat with her ass again. and then
Eating
whatever.
is
You know, like
living.
it's constant. It's a constant
But
thing.
you know, like you can weigh that out because like me and my girlfriend got to a point where when we would go to restaurants, when they would bring our food out, we would already ask for
to go by half. We started to
half
feel
and
like
then
that.
put it up and then maybe eat the rest of it later.
But now they got it to where you go to Olive Garden, hell, you get 2 pastas and you can take 2. You can take 3 with you.
Would you eat if you didn't have to? Like if you didn't feel hunger, if your body didn't rely on food, would you still eat?
Like if it wasn't a requirement to sustain life.
Exactly. Would you still eat?
Right.
Yeah, it'd be like ice cream.
Like he said, I will eat it just because it tastes good, which is what people do now. That's exactly what we do.
You make that a habit.
It just so happened that food sustains life. Like you have to do it.
Like you may have had a cookie or 2.
And I'd be chilling. I wouldn't eat
chilling
shit.
and be like, damn, man, that taste is still in my mouth. I'm gonna go get 3 more of these damn cookies. I know I don't need them, but I'm finna go.
Like you ever been driving, you pass by somewhere, you like, damn, I want to eat. Like you make an effort. But I'm saying eating healthy subconsciously, like nobody says, man, I've been at work all day, I'm not finna go eat no salad. It's comfort food. Like you finna go get, if you finna watch the game, you finna go
It's all
get
about
the
what you
biggest
make a
nacho.
But
you can make vegan nachos at that. Because I mean, I've
I
had vegan
definitely
nachos.
will not be.
Those shit's
Why not?
delicious.
Why not?
I was vegetarian for almost a year and I felt absolutely amazing. But some stuff is just not.
Yeah.
See,
It's not suit my fancy.
You haven't had the right vegan
I think
nachos.
vegan takes too much work.
Vegan,
It really
because there's
does.
a lot of
A lot
things
of-
that you
that's what-
really have
And it's
to
a lot
pay
of
attention
fake
to.
stuff too in these vegan products. Hell, these got more chemicals than anything.
But you know what they say? Well, not what they say, because I mean, this is kind of the term. It's like how you expect God to send you a sign when you don't even read 5 print. You know what I'm saying? Like cup noodles that you
And
make in
if-
the microwave. They say don't put it in the microwave.
Oh yeah, all that stuff. I
You
put
know what I'm
mine
saying?
there.
Because of the fumes that styrofoam give off when you burn
But
it.
God also is responsible for making animals out of meat. And if he if he didn't want
but
them,
we don't need meat. We don't need meat to sustain life.
but I'm saying though,
Don't eat
like,
vegetables to stay alive.
Well, I mean, that's what I.
Have y'all seen the people on YouTube?
So that means you don't need to eat to live. Is that what that means? That's what
But I'm
it
saying,
sounds
like, you don't have to go out of your way, because even my digestive system is made to break down nuts, berries, and sorts like that. It takes a larger portion of our energy and everything else to consume meat. We have,
But it still
teeth.
breaks it down, though. It's a
But
larger meal.
it's a slower process because of what meat is. We have teeth. We have teeth in our mouth that to barely.
Speaking of me,
to,
see,
like,
that got me
break it
thinking
down.
back what we
But
were saying earlier when we were talking about the steak, and you were saying like how you like your steak. How you like your steak?
medium rare
Medium
with the
rare.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
See, and that's just disgusting to me. But I mean, to each his own. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, but
and it's for, and it, of course, it's for a specific reason. And like you say, everybody thinks that it mean like it's not blood, but of course, I feel like that's still like blood.
It's always.
Yeah, so what it
embedded
is,
in my brain.
it's myoglobin. I can't think of the name of it. Myoglobin or something like that.
Yeah.
Muscles, of course, when oxidized, it's red. It's red tissue, so it's basically leaking red. It's a pigment.
Okay.
It's a pigment. It's not an actual blood. It's not blood. It's just the pigment that comes
So it's
off.
the
So
meat
when you cut the juice is red. Just like if you were to eat a pickle, something red on your tongue, or if you were to leave Kool-Aid pickles and something red, it's that same type of the pigment of it that cuts when you cut it, whatever is going to come out. So if it was blue pigment, blue would come out. It just so happened that that muscle pigment is red.
But what if the pigment
So it's
came
cooked
from
completely. The who?
The liquid.
That's what I'm saying. That's what the liquid is. The liquid is a red pigment color. It's not actual blood. So if you were to eat a steak and people have the misconception that, oh, if I don't get my steak cooked well done, that same myoglobin that's in the meat that makes it that red, it's still the same. It's just completely cooked the color out
Like
of
they
it.
cook that skin.
Right.
Well, it's just not appeasing.
So is there
and
no
I don't want
blood
it in my
remaining
mouth.
there at
No,
all?
there's no. In rare, it is sometimes, but
Yeah.
not the actual pathogen that red would cause some type of sickness. Usually, foodborne illnesses are on the outside of your food, not in the inside. So, if your steak is cooked
Unless it got
medium
worms.
rare on the outside to perfection, you're not gonna get sick. Like they have steaks that are dry aged for 45 days. would you feel safe for eating a 45-day-old
That's what I
steak
said. You
versus a steak that's medium rare?
Speaking of which,
well,
used
I will eat a medium rare versus a steak that's 45 days.
Why though? Because of the process of aging. It's just like how beef jerky is. It sits out. You think you automatically think because it's sitting out.
You sick too? I know. I ain't gonna say.
I feel like
a
meat in
certain
general
race,
is
but
always
what
capable of
makes you
making you sick,
this
no
eating
matter
old
how
food. I know people
cooked it
like
is.
aged cheese. Like, why would you be eating cheese is old or aged?
That's what
wine?
cheese is, though. Cheese is aged out of. I mean, that's how you make cheese.
it. That's the process, and the older
Like,
it is, the better.
American
Just like with
cheese,
wine,
that's old.
If you leave cheese out, and
like Gouda. Them ain't real cheeses you eat, man. But that stuff that
Like
you leave
wine.
out,
Like
them
niggas
government
be
that get the
hybrid
green on the
cheese.
mold on the
Alright,
end.
leaving
That ain't
wine
real.
out.
Alright.
Older
You-
it is.
We all gonna have to get a time to go to this nice steak restaurant. So
hey, you
we
ain't
can
lying.
get-
Shit, I need me a good steak right about now.
I ain't eating no that.
Damn it.
Like I'm getting sick of shit.
With some scrambled eggs.
I ain't
I
had
eat
meat for so
scrambled
long.
eggs
Scrambled egg.
with your
I still like eggs and shit. I
runny
eat
egg
poultry.
eating
Yes, I
ass.
prefer my eggs to be sunny side up. It's sophistication, man. It's sophistication.
I like all. I don't care how you cook it. Just give me
Yeah,
some
I
salt,
don't like
some pepper.
Not eat no animals.
It's gonna be good to me.
But then again, you guys have
carnivorous,
to
baby.
understand health conscious is also where you are located in the world.
Right. I mean, yeah, that's
It's just so happen we have grocery stores. Like if we were in this climate and the food that we would grow to sustain us will be vegetables that are normally underground.
right.
So we'll be eating those type of foods versus we had a winter. Some of the foods not gonna grow. So we're gonna be eating whatever at that current season. That's how we'll be eating. And people don't realize that's how it goes because we have access to food all day long.
All day.
Nobody's growing that food. Some people probably do. The people
That's why
on
I'm gonna get me a
YouTube
garden.
growing vegetables and stuff. But yeah, there's gonna be a
It's your
season.
greenhouse.
You're gonna have certain stuff for your zone.
If you had to
Yeah,
catch
there's a
your
season
food,
for everything though. Some
We'll be
things
out
grow
there
in the
every day.
winter, some things
Right, but
don't
that's what
grow
I'm
in
saying.
the
That's what the
winter.
health is based
Get
off
you,
of where
yeah.
you are demographically. Like a lot
Exactly.
of Chinese
Strategy
people, they
growing.
have rice. They also have high diabetes rates over there too.
Yeah,
People don't realize that just because we are like
they got a
the
lot of sweet shit.
Everything in moderation, baby.
They got a lot of sweet
I mean,
shit.
that's what I feel like. It doesn't matter what type of diet or I guess what you say is healthy or not healthy. It's all in moderation. Like you can still eat so much healthy shit, and if you eat it all at one damn time, I mean, you're not gonna lose no weight. That's
not
still
only that, you have junk food vegans, like people that claim, "Oh, I'm vegan, I
Right.
eat all vegan," and they be big acne, like you're not doing anything. You
Yeah.
just
you
basically
can't be
eat.
vegan eating like honey buns at the
Yeah,
store.
like you have literally some people that say, "Oh, I don't
You
eat that,
can't
I'm
be
vegan," but they eat all
eat
unhealthy
gummy
stuff.
worms and shit like that because you know.
But they want that label that vegan is
Gelatin.
quote unquote
But see,
healthy.
that's what Coach was saying. Like, it's a lot that goes into that, and you have to
Yes.
really be mindful of what you're eating. Like, you have to read everything because.
Bro, did you know your crackers are made?
And somebody look at the time it take to make a carrot for carrots to grow.
Really,
Hey,
Who's
that's
gonna
what's
be-
happening when I
the
lived.
details
when
of
I was
look at
with
your
my
ingredients,
homeboys,
bro.
I learned a lot of stuff like that though, but that's why I was like, I'm not gonna go vegan, vegetarian. It's like kind of to like, okay, I can eat a lot of things, but also cut like the flesh out. I can understand cutting flesh out of my diet and taking that slow down product out of me.
I eat
'Cause,
chicken.
like you said, it make you feel good when you don't eat meat because you don't got that energy consuming you to digest it. You know what I'm saying? Mess with you. So.
And I feel amazing
it's just a
after
lot.
some chicken.
Sleep
Gives me
good.
like a
Yeah.
Wake up for
that's like spinach.
I don't know. I just. Chicken, I can do chicken. I can do
I just think a
fish, I
healthy
can do
balanced
shrimp.
diet
I love shrimp.
and you exercise on a regular.
It's moderation.
You should be okay.
Chad Johnson, he say it all the time. He got a McDonald's diet.
But vegans,
But see, I'm
His
not.
exercise is so
I'm
rigorous,
Damn sure not
though,
big
like,
on like
he's-
a lot of hamburgers and shit like that.
I
I
don't
can't
really like
do it.
fast
Over
food.
the years.
I definitely. I'm not. I don't promote
doing what
McDonald's.
you need to take
McDonald's.
care and counteract it. You good?
whatever the
Yeah.
hell they got.
I don't think our children are being taught that now because they're bombarded with the whole fast
We
food.
have
They
the
just
worst
like,
I mean,
diets
and they
on
bring
our
up
children.
And then they doing this mukbang thing now on YouTube.
just
Like kids
eat.
looking at and they eating stuff like overly sized portions.
That ain't cool.
But we have like the worst like diet for our children even in school. You ever went over like seeds? They be giving them like salads and shit like
cheap.
that. You know what I'm saying?
And now our
It's
kids
not because it's cheap. It's because they don't want to feed them
unhealthy food.
You know what I'm saying? That's just part of the health code.
We're Americans about. I said the other day, they're extortion. It's all
And
about
then,
making
then
money.
when we do get it, it's still
We don't
bullshit.
need
And in Dubai,
It's
I
a
think that was in
fraction of
Dubai.
what
We
we're
need
supposed to
people
get.
that need pills and doctors, so our doctors and pharmacies can continue
Yeah.
to get paid.
Wherever you bring a westernized diet, like all the McDonald's, Burger Kings, when they take them overseas, those people gain weight. Like they start to drastically change the culture. Like they get sick. So
They
you
even
know.
change how the menus are. Well, McDonald's and shit, wherever it goes overseas,
I don't
pertaining
like
to their
the
people.
fact that they like glorify that bad shit, like the McRib. Oh my God, the McRib is back. Like, what the fuck kind of rib don't have a bone? Like, what?
It's like a processed meat.
It's like a bone out of a rib.
My guy,
but they not cooking
my
meat.
guy.
But I'm
my
sorry.
Frozen.
They making the meat look like it got rib, like it got bones in it. You know? Like, come on, man. And they oh my God, it's back. The McRib is back.
My apologies.
They just glorify.
I enjoy the McRib with just a few extra pickles and a
Back in
light
the
on the
day,
onions.
yeah, you know, you
I used to kill that hoe when they was there.
They have 2 for $4, by the way.
One thing that they took off any menu that you wish they could have back right now.
Ooh, I probably wouldn't know it.
I don't know.
Let me see.
They can lower the prices.
Damn, one
The
thing.
Big and Tasty from McDonald's.
Oh, they did. Wasn't that number a quarter pound?
Bro, I don't know, but it was like, and they recently had one too that was kind of like that. It was like Angus burger was kind of like a
Oh,
little
that
secret
shit
with the pretzel mark.
Yeah, that shit was delicious.
Why they take the good ones out? Because they're not, I guess.
They ain't got
That's
that
a
kind of
good
money for
I was
the
eating
real
meat
stuff.
again. That shit.
But yeah,
That good stuff costs extra dollars.
Honey barbecue wings from KFC.
Oh yeah,
oh, they don't have them anymore. I bet you be going to different ones. Be like
20
Hey, the KFC still have those snackers?
I think so.
Shit, boy, I used to
Spicy
fry them things.
burger, that was
Oh,
the burger.
let me get 3 of those
They do?
snackers, please.
I just get it without the meat. I get everything without the meat, and I just go. Let me get that Monterey milk without the meat.
Tell them what you
So
had
like a
today.
So,
deluxe
Fraser,
grilled
you
cheese.
eat no meat.
Tell them what you had today. Tell
I
them
mean,
kind of sandwich you had.
I'll eat fish like every so often. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So that's more like pescatarian. But
We eat some chicken too, man. Brought the Chicken Express to the house.
what Chicken Express?
To mama house to get the chicken.
Oh, that was a long time ago. That was one time though. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them what you ate. Tell them what
Yeah, I
you
said
had.
fish.
No, I'm talking about the sandwich you made.
he
the
looks
chip
really
sandwich.
good though. By the way, you
said
look
what?
really good though. Like you look healthy. So
Oh, thank
that
you.
could be.
Yeah, nah,
you
so
look really-
I took a lot of meat out of my diet. Like,
What's
I don't
your-
eat. I eat like fish. How many times I eat fish?
Hey, what you had today? What V.Fra talking about? What you
Tell them
had?
about the chip sandwich.
I had a chip sandwich with cheese on it. It's a pickle. It's a barbecue
Say a
sauce.
chip sandwich. What kind of chips, man?
But because I had no lettuce and
With
no
chips on the
tomatoes,
side.
so I couldn't even make like a proper vegetarian sandwich.
You could've
I was
made
like,
a chicken leg.
That mug was delicious too.
Man, what kind of chips it was,
It's
bro?
a barbecue chips. It was a barbecue
Barbecue
chip
sauce.
sandwich.
You could probably make that to a thing. You might need to.
I'm telling you, it was delicious.
Fuck yeah.
It's delicious,
No
man.
pickles, but just chips and bread.
I mean, that's what I normally do. I was like, I'm gonna try some pickles. I'm gonna make some up today. You know, what I'm
Sometimes
saying?
you gotta
Some
do what you
shredded
gotta do,
cheese.
man.
That mug melted perfectly and everything. I was like, what?
No bad in the circle.
I tell you, broke times.
Got the soft and the crunch to it.
But broke times will really had you.
Hey, look out for Mario
What's that we made that one time? We made that pizza on light bread.
waffles in the world.
It's on light bread.
We
Soft
had the
crunch
tomato
waffles.
sauce and everything.
Man, when I found out you can fry biscuits in the can and put sugar on top of them.
When I figured out you could fry ice cream, I figured
That's like
you
a
could
funnel
fry
cake.
everything.
What?
Yeah.
Mama, go get us some biscuits and two. They in County Morgan. They
Yeah,
2 for 99
It
cents.
sounds like cake. That's what that sound like.
But see, that's why I say I'm trying to get away from bread. But it's like bread isn't everything.
Everything.
Like every
It's your
quick,
substitute for
quick
everything.
thing that, like, if you wake up in the morning and you want to eat you some breakfast, you probably gonna have some biscuits.
Yeah.
Or you probably gonna have an
And
egg
then now too,
sandwich.
everything is designed for convenience, so it's kind of hard to
Right.
be super conscious. Like
Yeah.
you don't have time preparing your food. You can do meal prep. People can talk about all that all they
it
want.
takes- it's
If you wake up late you gotta rush to work and you hungry, you gonna get something quick to go sit and eat at your meal or whatever.
You're not
while
gonna feel like doing all
You
that.
meal prep.
Like I gotta put a
I got
lot
kids
of.
to take care of. I do not feel like, but that's where health conscious
That's why
comes
you
in.
take
Like, what
that
effort are you
meal
gonna
prep
take?
is
You got
all of that time taken out for one time, and then be like, bam. You said what?
Said time taken out throughout the week and put it for one day.
Yeah,
Yep. I
exactly.
done seen it done. It take time.
Yeah.
So what were we talking about earlier before we got started? Like learn behaviors and stuff like
Oh
that.
yeah, learn behavior.
And then what else? Was me and you talking about?
We talked about
Taboos, different taboos.
taboos, and then on the phone we talked about about the
When you called me earlier.
Yeah, about the kid. So we talked about children's programming now on television and how it's dumbed down. Like, I'm older, so I don't know what y'all had cartoon wise, but like, I had Captain Planet.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I had Captain.
right. He was talking about pollution. Like, he was talking about saving the planet. We had Reading Rainbow.
Because I look at them, I think more cartoons are geared towards like integrating everybody, like no matter how different you are. Because one I look at is called Gumball, and you look at the characters, it's like they just so off the wall, but
They
everybody's
stupid.
like connected. Or what's the other show? You got like, we look at Adventure Time. Everybody is different across the
Gravity
spectrum.
Falls is woke. You teach you about Illuminati. Teach you about a couple of things.
I just think they're more different and subliminal versus because
They're not towards education anymore.
it's
That
more
was the
depends on what
biggest
you think
thing.
education
There's
is.
no
too.
Sesame Street. Captain Planet was talking about saving the
Sesame
planet.
Street's on
Reading Rainbow.
HBO.
It's going
Like you can.
Nah, they got on
I know
HBO.
they
They
are.
talk
So you
about.
gotta
They
have
talk
cable.
about.
We was poor, like we had to watch little stuff like that.
It's on
Arthur.
HBO, so they don't
we
have
had
to.
stuff like you could.
Damn, Arthur.
You can
forgot
have stuff
about
that you could.
Arthur still come on?
I'll still come on KUR. Well, not KUR. It's
Like
on,
they had story plots, like hey Arnold, like there was Doug, like something happened. It was gonna be a
was my
dance,
shit.
and he wanted to take Patty. Like he had to
I ain't
go
like
through
Doug.
stuff. Like it was
Doug just sucked.
I wouldn't even.
I'll tell you a clean thing about Doug. All the sound effects and the voices was done by one person.
Oh yeah.
The like the cars and everything was done by a person's mouth.
What about like 1010?
Oh yeah, remember
1010. Y'all remember
Yeah, him and his
1010?
dog.
Yeah.
That shit was
I ain't really getting it. I know
We had a show
of 'em.
called Encyclopedia. Y'all remember?
Yeah.
Yeah, Encyclopedia.
Too much learning.
Brain games. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you
Brain
had
games.
wasn't paying
I like-
attention
see, I
to that,
like
so they was
shit
like, we
like
gonna
that,
make
like brain
learning
games.
interesting.
No, what happened? Our society has dumbed down.
Why they struggle because they.
I mean, you know.
Like your society has dumbed down though. Even the parents on social media, they ain't doing nothing but posting stuff all day.
That was another thing we talked about though. As technology grows, society gets dumber.
So
Now what we talked about with the phone number, I said if everybody lost their phone right now, they would not know nobody's phone number.
Hell no,
I
they
had a
wouldn't know
friend
nobody's
tell me
phone.
this.
I remember a lot
He
of
said-
numbers that I used to remember when a nigga didn't rely
I
on the
remember
cell
like
phone.
a few numbers. But he
Right.
said that we're so smart that we're beginning to, that we're becoming dumb again because everything is geared towards easier, faster, more convenient versus
Just like
learning.
food.
Yeah, just
We're being more reliant on it just
We're
to,
so
instead
smart
of
that we
having to
do
get off our ass.
Just like if you had an interview and they ask you, you got a whole long paper to fill out emergency contact.
Right,
Your
you
job-
gotta go
gonna
to your
pull out
phone.
your smart ass gonna pull out your
Your
dumb
dumb
ass
ass.
gonna pull out your smartphone
I know my daddy number, bro.
Shit.
to get all your info
Because
from
you
it.
gotta think about it. It's like, damn, it was a lot to remember all these numbers. You know what I'm saying? And now you got them hoes on the go. You know what I'm saying? You had to. You
But
had
see,
no
that's what it
choice.
was. It was like if you like when you had to. It was like, all right, let me learn this because I
You
have
push to the
to.
limit.
Yeah.
Now you kind of like don't have to. You can rely on
So
it.
you kind of becoming more lazy. The more things that you don't have to
Smart
try
ass
And what
for.
was the cartoon that used to come on? They used to tell you about like political stuff, like I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill, like conjunctions in the like.
Junction,
School rock,
junction.
Yeah, Schoolhouse Rock. Like yeah, you learn stuff. Like
Oh, that ain't nothing.
yeah,
But
no.
that's what I'm saying. Is it still like? Is it
I think
still
it's
learning
more
shows like that
subliminal.
nowadays?
No, it's
Yeah,
just
it's
dumb.
more
It's
subliminal.
dumb stuff like
Because when you-
SpongeBob.
like, you look
Well, he's
at-
been out for years.
Yeah, but some of them, if you look at kind of like the deeper mess, you like I
That's
see
why
what they
Animaniacs got
saying.
taken off the air.
Like
Oh,
we
they were
can't-
dope.
They told you the truth about the network, everything. They talked about 21st century. They was like, we got
stay in mid-range.
And they be having like little black people in there, like Prince. They start putting. They must have had black.
Go back and look at it. I guarantee.
Were there black writers?
I don't even know. I know the writers though, they didn't like what was going on, so that was their way of putting it out there.
Of educating people, especially to be them own selves, then you gotta shut it down. Like,
that's not allowed to flourish anymore.
How the Reading Rainbow theme song go? I can go anywhere. Now SpongeBob, this nigga living in a pineapple under the sea. He ain't going nowhere. This nigga.
But SpongeBob he show you that he work. He don't miss work.
He don't miss a day of work.
He a loyal friend. He got his own spot. He take care of them. He pay his own bills.
But that's something from an adult's perspective seeing that. I'm talking about like little kids don't care that SpongeBob.
They don't think so, but they learn those habits from cartoons too.
SpongeBob work. He on time every day.
He always ready.
Yeah,
always ready. I'm ready.
He got a decent side of
that nigga attack anything, you know what I'm saying?
Or kids.
They don't be like Patrick.
Are kids correlating that though when they watching?
Hell no, damn kids ain't thinking about that shit.
SpongeBob keep them positive though. You know what I'm saying? Like he ain't like.
But I'm saying that's dumb stuff though. Like they do dumb stuff. They have dumb voices. They're a sponge. And then there's a starfish or whatever he is. I'm saying he's like Captain Planet was an actual man. Like he's like Captain America. Like he was saving the planet. Batman had a basis. Like it was a story. He was going to fight crime. And like he was doing stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like it wasn't dumb stuff. It was stuff that they was actually doing.
Like even
so who kids say when you ask a kid who you want to be your grow up, they'll be like, I want to be Batman. Kids ain't gonna be like, I want to be Patrick.
They be like going through real life situations. Like you learn something.
But I guess it's like, I get because it is geared towards real life, but are you actually getting the message behind it? Because it's actually because it's a sponge.
You understand what you're looking at?
Hell no, I ain't finna explain to my little cat.
They get older, you be like, you know what's going on.
Have you ever talked? Anybody ever talked to you like, hey man, you seen this episode of Batman? Did you understand what's no?
But I mean, some of those cartoons have life lessons at the end of it. Like what you learn, you know what I'm saying? SpongeBob be having
Dora do that. Shit, they booted her on out the way.
You can't ever give up, Patrick. You gotta always be, you know what I'm saying? I got the ugly. You gotta accept what's inside, Patrick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right, so kids ain't in school patting each other back like, be
after looking at a cartoon as I was old, you like, you know what you just looked at your ass like, what you mean? I mean, you doing like, but do you understand what acts like what he did?
That's also subliminal.
It's subliminal, but then when you get older, you talk to him like.
I ain't never been talked to about no cartoons because parents had other shit to do.
They stuff about Lion King.
But you have to, and then
that's what people were saying. Yeah, see all the subliminal messaging that you're older.
That you're older, but nobody listens to that.
That's what I'm saying.
It's the detail on the thing. When you're coming from an animator point of view, it's like a different.
But you have to understand these are adults creating stuff for children, and the children are watching it, not knowing exactly what. I don't think that as a child, me thinking
that's
from a child
when you're like a fan of something. That's like the perks of it. When you go back and like, oh shit,
you go back and reflect.
But the fact that you say it's adults making it for them, I mean, that's the whole point. Like, we as adults supposed to be teaching our kids,
right? But now we're just making dumb stuff. Like
that's
all
what I'm saying. So what are we actually teaching them?
Nothing no more.
Like I said, I mean, SpongeBob be on time and he do this and blase, but as a damn 6 or 7 year old or 8 year old, I'm not recognizing that shit. I just noticed.
That's why everybody's saying back. Oh, when I go back and look, I realize it's fun. That's what I'm saying. It's nothing educational.
Imagination a little more out there. You get what I'm saying? Instead of just being like.
But Captain Planet though, like when that was out, you know, as a kid and you watching it,
Earth. Fire. Wind.
Yeah, that's Avatar. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I mean, but you learning It's like
you learn that in Avatar, you know what I'm saying? The moon is like this. The moon does do that. The moon does control the water. That's why water in that.
Well, if you learn that in Avatar, it's just a continued learning.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
But what the hell are you different? That's what I'm saying.
But at the time y'all watching Captain Planet, was y'all actually thinking, oh, this is pollution? Y'all just watching.
Exactly. I'm looking at a nigga that look clean, and this nigga's at it.
Know what pollution is? Like, motherfucker, what's pollution?
We learning now.
Learning about pollution. That's what the learning stage kick in.
We stop throwing trash on the ground.
I bet you didn't.
But we're throwing stuff out the window.
Still throw trash on the ground.
wasn't learning from
But you were learning stuff though. It wasn't dumb. We were taking it in.
Exactly. It's all subliminal. I mean, you'll end up seeing all of the cartoons when you get older and be like, oh damn, okay.
Like yeah, the whole
Exactly.
like, damn,
Cartoons is for the enjoyment of things, like somebody getting their perception from their head onto something. And hey, when I was a kid, I used to be like, I'm ready to go. First day of school, nigga nervous. I'm ready. Make me nigga feel good, honestly.
So, well, like, even cartoons like, what's that? Hank now. Hank on the Hill.
Hank Hill, King of the Hill.
King of the Hill and the Simpsons. Like what did the Simpsons teach us?
That was king of subliminal.
They was the Simpsons at the king.
Yeah, they be telling future. They got
Simpsons
the,
was like
they got the code.
But when you, as a kid, when you watching it,
I don't remember.
It's funny
They
to
predicted
you.
Trump was the president, nigga. They predicted
I
a
think
lot of
Simpsons
different
always-
things, bro.
They predict.
They was like, just think of the craziest thing, bro. Humanity's wild. We're just gonna choose whatever we can possibly think of.
I
Trump
think they
is
got
gonna be
somebody that
president.
might be psychic or something that works.
Yeah, somebody in the back.
because they're way too accurate.
I'm most certainly.
with
Who
their-
writing these?
Some of their stuff has been extremely accurate.
With the man.
But yeah, I just think we all have just been dumbed down for education. Like, from the kids on to the parents. Don't nobody care about their education no more. Not it.
Because they just go to their phone and get it.
Yeah.
So is that a good thing or
I
bad?
know it.
You would think the way some of these people
I've
stay.
caught myself with my daughter, and I stopped this completely. We do not say it in our household. She comes asking me questions dealing with school, life, or anything. I used to be like, girl, go Google it. I do not say that anymore because, like, I'm subjecting her to the internet. So what she's going to do, that's going to be a continuation for her. When she's not around me, she's like, damn, I just Google it.
What's wrong with that? It's still doing research. It's still
It
going
is, but in a sense, she's coming to me first.
Yeah.
I don't know what she might. I don't be depending. Girl, go Google that.
First, well, you
Yeah.
Well, what's the last answer? Go Google it. You know, Mom, I can't find this out. That gives me an opportunity for us to read. If I'm the one that has to Google it,
You find some appropriation for it.
I'm getting the information.
Right.
They y'all summer shit school anyway. I just think the way they use it is laziness.
Yeah.
They just don't have the.
looking at it. Oh, this is the answer. How did they get from here to here?
But then also all the sources, a lot of stuff that they have on the internet is somebody's written opinion.
Yeah,
A lot of stuff we look at. Wikipedia is a bunch of shit. Anybody can go on Wikipedia. All of us can go on Wikipedia right now and edit an article.
That's why they
Not saying it's
teach
accurate. That's why.
You can do it on
your
a lot of
primary
websites.
source,
You very
your secondary source.
They say, "Oh, look, you better."
It's about being wise for you to use the internet. If you don't have any like reason to be on there, then you will end up losing the purpose of why you're on the internet. You know what I'm saying?
I've lost my purpose on my 20 hours that I watched on YouTube. So
But I think that's the purpose of it is
it's like learning.
not to shy like your kids away from learning, but you kind of want them to be independent. Like you don't have to come to me and ask me all the time. You can find the answer yourself. Like you can be
try
independent yourself.
first.
Yeah, try and find it first
And if you
yourself.
can't find it, then
Come to me and say, well, Mom, I tried to get on Google, I tried to get on YouTube and find it, and I can't find the answer anywhere. Can you give me some
let's
help?
go look for it.
Right.
Yeah.
But like back in the day, I remember my grandpa used to give me words and shit. I used to say words. I'm like, what that mean? And he would hand me an encyclopedia. Like,
right.
I don't even know if people still have encyclopedias
No.
nowadays.
They're not even making the sets.
That's what
They
I'm
have them
saying.
on digitally, and now they have websites. You
That's
go to.
that's the thing. Like that's where we going to. Like even as far as like I told y'all
It's a
with the
digitized-
CDL thing, they don't have those books in the DPS or the DMV anymore. Everything is on the internet, or you have to, it's an app for that. It's an app for this. It's
kind
an
of a
app
good
for
thing.
that.
They'll say paper.
I have a book. I had
serious.
one. They stopped making them like 2 years ago. But
That purple. I got the CDL, the purple one from Louisiana though.
Yeah, I got one.
I got the answer for the.
Well, I already had my Class A CDL. My stupid ass was the one that went back to a C because I'm like, okay, I'm not driving. I don't want to be out here risk getting a speeding ticket or any kind of ticket, and then it's gonna double shit, triple. They're gonna charge you triple of what you might get a 175 ticket. My ticket might be 400 and something. You know what I'm saying? So, because of the fact that you are a legal professional driver,
Yeah,
which
license.
I
You're
understand
licensed behind
it.
something else.
Yeah. So, and my thing was like, well, shit, I know I can go and get it back. So, But now I'm like regretting this shit. Like, damn, I never got as much as a warning since I gave them up. Hell, I should have kept my damn CDL.
Yeah.
Right. So, but I mean, it's shit like that. Like, people don't even have hard copies of shit anymore. Like, my grandpa literally threw me an encyclopedia and was like, look this up, look it up. Now
he came to you for you to learn. Now kids have to come to their parents to learn because you just let them be on their phones all day.
That's why
you gotta put some
stack the extra mind.
hands
like
on.
my daughter, I'm planning on it. I'm trying to get everything in place to start homeschool in January. But I told her this is not a party. You're not gonna. So I just asked her like, what is her perception, you know, on homeschool, and she's like, well, I ain't gotta get up until I be in my pajamas. No, we're on a schedule, like not in this house. And I try to tell her that, like, I don't want you to be lazy. I don't want you to be a regular kid, and not because you sports or arts and crafts. I don't want you to be a regular ass person to just fall by the wayside.
For you, what's the most comfortable, loving you,
the pro
whatever
and
the
the
hell
con
you want to
for homeschooling your child. Like, what's the pro?
The pros are just her having a totally different education.
Yeah,
true.
Because she messaged me. She's like, "Hey, mom, I've been looking at some stuff and I like their culture." Because her vocabulary is way like even when she's texting me, I have to be like, "Dang, this is my 13-year-old." I don't allow her to send me no LOL, no abbreviations, like none of this stuff. Like, you have to.
What is that?
Actually.
Say laughing out loud?
You have to, I'm saying, no, she can say LOL, but I'm saying like that whole condensed short form of text message. Like, I need capital letters. I need you to express to me.
That's how I text.
And I look at her phone, and she was texting one of her friends, and her friend asked her, and was like, "Hey, how are you doing in school?" or something. She was like, "My school is just bad. It's really ghetto. They do all," and it was like I was sending her friend a text message, and I was like, okay, so that's how she's conducting herself, also with her peers, because she's not just doing, with you. Not just with me. So a pro for me would be that she gets the different type of education that a normal child would be able to have. She said she wanted to go she messaged me, she wanted to go to Japan, and I was like, what exactly is in Japan that you want to go? Are you just saying, hey, I want to go to Japan? And she's the kind of person that come at you with facts. Like, oh, I wanted to go because I saw such and such, and she saw some type of dish people make. She just gave me cultural aspects of going to Japan. We can go there as part of her curriculum of homeschool. I couldn't do that if she was in public traditional school. So for me, on my end, I have to make sure I step my game up financially to be able to give her the opportunity, because so many people now, they have to work. They be ready for Monday to get their kids out the house, which is not how I want to conduct my life. Like, I don't want to deal with that at all. Like, you dumb people down when you limit them to stuff like that. Girl, I can't wait till these kids go to school Monday. They get on my motherfucking nerves. That's so ignorant.
Conduct your children to be someone that you would love to always be around. And
like, we're working on a movie right now. My daughter can write. I didn't know that she can write because she didn't ever want me to see stuff. And I hate to talk to her. She didn't want me to read any of her stuff. So I was like, I don't want you to be this person that you don't share your ideas, your dreams, hopes, because you're scared of what somebody's gonna say. So I had a long talk with her. I the top of the paper said business ideas, and it was 1 through 10. We gotta start with 1, 2, 3. So we're on 3 right now. We're writing a movie together called Ghost Dogs. It's like an animated short film. She's a very good writer. I can't write like the screenplay, and I explained to her what a dialogue was because she felt like she couldn't do it. And then the day before, I helped her clean up her room, and she had a paper, and she stuffed it in the drawer. She's like, I don't want you to read that. I don't want you. It was thick. It was a little book she's writing. So when I talked about the Ghost Dogs, at the end of it, she said, hey, I want you to read what I wrote because I can really write. I'm really good. And I'm like, why you didn't show it to me yesterday? She was like, well, I don't know. She was like, well, now that I see, it's something that I could do, we can do it together, I want to, show it to you. So, that's my pro. Cons, I don't feel like knowing none of that shit.
I always feel like when they homeschool, it kind of take them away from the social part of
it does school. That's why I wanted to do it middle, just like this daughter right here. She's going to go to pre-K. I won't have a social interacting with little kids, like so she can learn herself, know what kind of children she don't want to be around, what kind of people she want to be into. Because oftentimes a lot of sheltered children, they go on and have friends that aren't good for them because they've never had the chance to gauge out. I need to stay away from this. I don't really know, but they just want to be a friend. They just want to be around people, so they don't really know. Because they've been sheltered, they've been sheltered. So from pre-K, I think up until 5th grade.
Of the world.
But then again, if I'm doing so much with my big daughter and we're traveling like that, then of course she'll have to be homeschooled too, which I think will benefit her.
I just always feel like the outside peers putting impact on them too. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, that's another pro.
Yeah, because it's always a good thing to have friends. You have friends for every transition in your life.
You got to watch out for some of them. Put the bad influence on there. Try to persuade them.
I mean, the fact that you know the curriculum and what you're teaching and what she gets taught, like, I know that's a big pro. And as far as, I just always feel like taking the interaction of being around other kids away from them is like a big dynamic of growing up. But at the same time, a lot of people don't want their kids around all them badass kids. And
not only that, it's a safety issue too, because you don't know somebody could what happened to your children.
I mean, I definitely.
They're in the middle of neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? So that's like anybody could walk.
And see, that's the 50-50 chance that you, I guess, take when you take your kids out of public school. I guess it all depends on what public school it is too, but sometimes school is fun and shit. You know what I mean?
It's social.
And I mean, you have your days where the kids that get bullied, it's not so fun for them. I definitely understand it.
I think homeschool children are smarter.
Just because they don't have a filter.
I agree.
They don't have a filter to be taught this.
Yeah,
exactly.
And then you can change
what
the
you said, the distraction. It's not that like if you know for sure the answer is B. Nah, bro, I'm telling you, man. See, cuz I'm telling you. Like you don't have that distraction.
9 times out of 10, y'all ain't studied no damn.
Right, you know what I mean. So I definitely feel that.
And see, that's what I agree with you. Like the interaction kind of teaches you how the world is. Cause you're not always gonna have that perfect environment.
A one-on-one,
life doesn't allow you to.
But I feel
at
like
times you can, but it don't allow you to have always the perfect time and situation interaction. You gonna have outside distractions. You gonna have coworkers and your brother. You don't have bosses and teachers, like you said, teaching you the same. So you learn who you are as a person.
Do you think that would hinder them?
I don't think it hinders them because if you doing like both, but I think it teaches you life. It gives you the character because I think you as a mother, you can't be there 24/7. There is gonna be a time when she has to experience this world, and those in school will be the same people. It's just a sheltered version of the world. It's protected, it's to an extent or whatever, but it's a little like a little version. Like you get to deal with people that don't like you. Yeah. You get to deal with great friends. You know what loyalty is. You know who snakes are. You know who just is.
But I don't think even people that have gone to public school, some people they still go through stuff that they don't even know that. So I don't know if that'll take away from them on an individual level.
Homeschooling helps with that. Like if you do it in moderation, if you do it like right now, how you doing?
You'd be more grounded if you.
Especially if you prepare your children. Like if you do put them in public school, I feel like homeschool will be what you would do to prepare them for that, because then you're giving them more truth. You're giving them more preparation about the people that's around them, and so now you can be like, I can send you off in the world now, because now if you get faced with both items, you know what both of them endure.
So is homeschooling something that should be done like at an early age, I feel like elementary?
You know what I'm saying? Then like when it gets to like high school, or like even like middle school, like 7th, 8th grade
transition.
You get what I'm saying? Then I feel like that would be a good transition to just like prepare them for that versus pre-K, kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade. Like you're putting your children in other people's hands for majority of their life. You get what I'm saying? Like your teachers are basically other parents, and they control what your kids are learning. It be right or wrong, or it be a half-ass curriculum, because that's what they gotta teach
that's
them.
Part of life though. Your kids are accumulation of adults and people that come.
But that's what I'm saying. If you do it at an early age, then you're preparing them.
Oh, they'll be homeschool children are so much smarter.
Like that's what you supposed to do.
Because even like some of the people I knew in collegiate at Cedar Hill were homeschooled first.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
You get what I'm saying?
Once you get to high school, like, do you still homeschool?
Your college courses.
I think you should have an age, or probably 8th grade. is their choice. My daughter is choosing to go into homeschool because she just feels like it'll be more beneficial for her.
Because once you get to high school is the step, the first step to like
You got to.
This is life
showing you what life,
Yeah.
This is me showing you this is what the fuck life is about to be about. You know what I mean?
But you know what? I don't know if.
And I mean, like,
remember
it's so much social, like your 4-H club, your JROTC, your football, basketball, band. It's so much interaction that can go on in high school. Now, middle school, elementary, I mean, you good. Like, shout to your kids.
Everybody cool with each other. Everybody want to be friends.
But by the time high school roll around, prom, homecomings, like,
you care more about what people think and stuff like that. That's what that's
I got to talk to a girl. She's a junior and she's been homeschooled her entire life. She's still currently been homeschooled, and she was so just refreshing to talk to. Like everything about her was just so grown. You know, it was just like, wow, this girl is just really. And I was just asking her different questions, and she would say the biggest thing, the misconception that she has is social interaction. She was like, just like a normal person, I'm only at school a certain amount of time, just like other children. You have lunch, you have others that you ain't doing nothing. She said, so you condense that actual learning time in school down to that. She said, I have more of that. But also I have gymnastics. I have church.
Of that.
She has so many endeavors outside of these couple little hours that we're basing her whole social life on.
Right.
So she's way more grounded. So much stuff. She's like parties. I mean, I have friends that go to public. I can go to their parties. So she really felt like once her friends that are actually in school explained to her, she wasn't really missing nothing.
Yeah.
She was missing the bad part of it, the bullying, the cliques, the all of that.
Judgment.
But how many of us deal with that on a day-to-day basis anyway?
that shit make you stronger, prepare you for life. You gotta know that everything ain't sunny on the other side of the gate. Everybody ain't hello.
People be bullying and
That's
get
what I'm
commit
saying. Like,
suicide and shit. Like,
they
everybody's
end up being
different
more
though.
frail or something like that.
Right.
People end up caring more about what people think.
Mass shootings are direct representation. No homeschool.
It depends on the makeup of the person because everybody ain't just frail if you been bullied.
Not everybody, but I mean, it just depends on like the view of it.
You say you done been on both sides?
It's been times where I was just a bad kid to where this is one little girl I remember in particular. I was just bad, push her out the way, but then not every kid has the ability. But I thought back and was like, bro, what you doing is kind of lame. So then it becomes to the point, anybody that did came to her side way, hey bro, you ain't finna let you do that. And I done been the person on the side bullying, had people had you crying, chasing you down the street, talking about you, to dealing with life. To somebody say you got to learn to defend yourself because this world ain't gonna care about you no matter what no matter how mad you get, you crying, you get, this is life. You gotta learn to deal with it. And I think that comes when you go to school, to know how to deal with somebody that don't because you gonna come at work with somebody, you get in the grown folks world with somebody come at you sideways or saying this and saying that. You got to learn how to.
But is school the only way that you can experience that in life?
You learn at an early age.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But school is the only way.
But school is so many different kids. It's so many different personalities and
opportunities.
One building. I mean, of course, you're going to come along, like work, you're going to get it at work. You might get it, I don't know, in your different interactions, maybe the gym, maybe the grocery store. But the majority of it is going to be at school because these kids are still kids. They're still young-minded. They haven't developed a sense of awareness. Everybody knows this is right, this is wrong, but at 15 and 16, I'm just trying to get a laugh.
You're not understanding
fuck about your
impact.
feelings. Yeah, your feelings is like fucking... like I don't care
I care about
feelings.
myself right there. Like it's funny to me.
My friends over here dying. I'm look at your ugly ass hair. Look at your ugly right. But I don't know that that's really fucking killing you on the inside to make you want to go commit suicide. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a part of being. I guess that's the part of homeschooling that I know that parents. Okay, I'm not finna have you subjected to this type of shit. I don't want you around this type of shit. And I definitely understand that, but are you making them strong or are you making them weak about it?
But why does everybody gotta be so strong? Like, why everything
because
gotta be?
The world ain't.
They don't let up.
The world
right,
is a
but you
monster.
know who raises their people, their children to be like that? This whole struggle mentality thing.
What?
Right.
But it's not
No, it ain't.
No, I'm saying the whole thing that you gotta be strong. The world out here ain't nobody gonna give you
continue
nothing.
in that circulation.
Right, in that
your-
whole context.
So
Not every.
Are you gonna teach that you need to be weak or you need to show vulnerability?
I mean, it's not about weakness and just being weak and let somebody walk off you. Nine times in nobody's like that.
It's about
like
knowing your words.
everyday
Being
people,
like, I'm priceless.
everyday
I'm
people
with-
don't allow people to walk over them
back you.
regardless of how you were raised. Some people that's been raised in a home, they strong. Your mama tell you don't let nobody, and they still be nervous, still be weak, still let people technically bully them.
Yeah.
Their boss saying something to them, they never say anything. They're
Right.
doormats.
Right.
Versus somebody else that was raised around, people that are kind of timid. Like my mom was real timid. She wasn't scary. That's a black thing. Oh, she's scary. You a scary type person. Stuff like that. That is honestly a black thing. Oh, she's scary. You hear the little white girls talking about, girl, she's scary. She's scary. No, they don't care. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, why does it have to be a struggle thing? Like, why I want my kids to be strong. I don't want
Because
nobody to play them.
that's how we are as a society. We had to be strong.
Yeah.
Right,
And
but
that's
I'm
not nothing that we
saying
should
though.
downplay.
You
Like
gotta
we
be
No,
strong,
it's
so
not
you can't be
downplaying
broken.
it, but I'm saying that's not our main focus.
Yeah.
I don't want my daughter to be like, I'm telling her, you are a black woman, so you're gonna have to work extra hard.
But what do black women always say before they say I'm a black woman?
What?
I'm a strong black woman.
Right, but I'm saying though, what makes a black woman weak?
But why is that the statement then?
That's the point we try. Like, what is it? Why we have to be that way?
You gotta let people know that you're strong. You can't
Why
just walk.
though?
You can't just walk because
I mean, nobody's just gonna deliberately, hey, come and bitch you. I don't like your hair. You ugly. Like, that's not something you experience on a day-to-day basis.
But if a person see that they can't do that to you,
But why are you
allow that to
constantly
happen? That's why they say
right?
stand
But
up
I'm
to a
saying though,
bully.
what are these situations that you're in that are allowing these moments to happen?
as far as society thinking that I guess we as a culture or we
Right.
as black people are not as strong as the caucus race.
Right, but I'm saying there are a lot of stuff that we have to deal with because we say we have to deal with it. I know I'm a strong black woman. I know the things that I have to go through and the struggles that I have to make, but I'm gonna get my money up, so hopefully it's a lot of stuff I have to avoid.
I mean,
Like if I had to get food stamps and Medicaid, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to deal with these white folks. I don't want to come down here. I got to work harder so I don't get that shit. You get what I'm saying? Like it's certain stuff that's when it comes to play. Oh, I'm a strong black woman because I've had to struggle.
Right.
That's where the strong and struggle come into play.
Well, I believe that's where everybody's strong come in because somebody or anybody along the way has had some type of struggle, and you kind of have to psych yourself up to be like, man, I'm strong. I can do this. I can get through this. Like you may have thought that this shit broke me, but that shit didn't break me. I'm stronger than what you think I am. So just I think the literal sense of saying
It's
I'm
empowerment.
strong. Yeah, I mean you have to. It's a very empowerment term.
Strong does, but I don't want to associate it with struggling.
Well, see, that's all.
You get what I'm saying?
That's all.
Because
Like
you
if
can
you're not
have-
strong, then you struggle.
That's all.
No,
a learned
it's a
thing
mentality
about-
thing.
Yeah, that's a
Because
mentality
I'm
thing.
struggling, so
Okay.
I gotta be strong, so I won't struggle. Like this life so hard,
Strength don't stop you
ain't
from
nobody gonna do
struggling.
nothing for you. That type of whole thing. Don't let the white man hold you down.
Yeah.
That type of thing. Like it doesn't always have to come from that place in order for you to be strong.
Yeah.
Be strong.
In
like,
the Asian
support
community,
yourself, move
what
yourself.
they have taekwondo. It ain't niggas walk around with nunchucks doing this shit all day.
But they
you
teach
consider them strong because of what? Their
gotta defend
religion,
themselves.
Right.
how they are, they meditate,
yeah,
they
that
defend
mentality.
themselves with taekwondo,
Yeah.
any of that type of
They
thing. So
community,
that
they
makes
stick
them
together.
what?
That's
Strong. But do we associate them with struggling?
Yeah.
So you
I
can
got
be
you.
strong on a mentality level, but it doesn't always have to come from a place of, man, I'm strong. We gotta
Struggling.
grind, dog. We gotta do this shit. We gotta get it.
But
But I'm saying,
the fact of life is some people are actually in that predicament to where they do have to grind and they struggling and have to quote unquote get it out the mud.
Right, but don't have that up in the air. If you out here, you grinding, you hustling, you ain't gotta be old dog. I gotta get it.
I don't like the fact that we always want to blame the man or the white man for when sometimes that's not even the case. You just actually fucked up a good opportunity, right? You know what I mean?
Every day.
Yeah, I was late, but shit, I don't give a damn, man. They know. No,
I'm a good worker, nigga.
The rules are you can't be tardy so many times, but we always want the rules to fit for us and how we think.
Our narrative is
free my nigga. What he do? He killed 2 people.
Why would I want to free him?
I hate that.
That's the one thing I hate. Like, you know, in our community, we always free such and such, free such and such.
Nobody never asked what.
I mean, like, what such a did? He had 2 armed robberies and attempted murder. Please do not.
Lock him up.
Please keep him in there for as long as you can.
Yeah, so that's what I mean, like struggling. I don't teach I want her to be strong, and strong doesn't always mean you struggling.
No.
Well, no, I mean, you can.
But I'm saying a lot of people want to put that. Like, it's going to make you strong. I don't want you weak. Black women are always like that. I don't care what nobody say. Every black woman is always just like you said. I'm a strong black woman. I'm strong. But your ass still broken. You still struggling.
And I be thinking
to myself, how strong you is.
Damn, who told you was weak? But at the same time, I understand the statement because
that's a mental thing to whoever's saying that.
I mean,
it's a society thing.
A lot of it's learned.
Nobody ever tells
behavior,
somebody
you
that
know what I mean?
You weak. Some people you say that, but you don't hear that enough to be like, I'm strong. Like you're saying that for self-validation.
That goes back to one of the conversations we was having on a couple episodes ago, as far as being strong or knowing that you're strong, as far as men not crying and being able to cry because society.
Masculine toxicity.
I mean, it all goes back to knowing you and knowing who you are. You know what I mean? Like, if you comfortable in your own skin and you living with it, then I don't have no choice but to respect that shit. You know what I mean? But everybody not. Like, you have an attitude with somebody else for judging you, but you damn near judging your own damn self because you still living in the closet. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Like, this is so funny. This was a long time ago. I was at my homeboy house, and his homeboy was coming over. And he didn't know, kind of like he was like, hey man, where you at? Like, where should I park type of thing. Yeah. And so he just on the phone saying, dude can't figure out where the hell he staying to save his life. Mm-hmm. So he was like, I was just like, why you want to go out there? No, man, you ain't finna go out there and meet that nigga. You think I'm gay? Dude, you're literally just walking downstairs to tell him so he can see you. Yeah, he was like, he got to go out to get him like you meeting a girl or something. I was like, wow, so you have to be so manly, like the purse thing, like your girl purse sit on see you be about to punch that bitch out the thing. Like
today's society, that gay line then became so thin. It's because people
scared to be gay.
So V.Fra, I got a question because it's like along the lines of that right there. You and your homeboy, you taking your partner to the crib. Drop your partner off at the crib. You pulling off before he get to, before he put his key in the door and get in, or you gonna sit there?
I know you got his key.
Why you watching, man? Somebody special.
I mean, like, alright, he is dope.
Just because he a man, you feel like he okay. Men, serial killers,
niggas get killed.
You ever seen Scream and they be on the phone and shit? This homeboy in the back getting stabbed. He ain't checking on his homeboy to see if nothing going on. His homeboy in the window blooded up.
Like, oh, you got your keys, bro? I asked you got your keys. Yeah, I got my keys, bro. Alright, I know you get.
But you know what? But see, that's a man thing. It's like, man, dude, hey, cuz, you good, man? I don't need you to wait on me, man. Go ahead, cuz.
Yeah, it's a learned behavior. You talk to, hey, make sure you female walk in the house. Make sure she get in. Say you ain't talking. Hey, make sure your partner get in the crib. You can get in.
So why not? You don't care about your partner like you care about your female?
I'm like, he got the key.
Oh man,
he had your back. You can't even wait.
You gotta talk to him. Wait, your partner said, hey, wait on your partner before he going there.
That's something you gotta be told now.
And it's because that's a man. You don't need to wait on a man.
That's hard for men to express themselves. Men can't cry.
You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta be told.
See, that's why. And you know what's crazy? Because and I feel like this. Like, men have their own group of men that they can be free.
Yeah, be like I can wait up on that nigga.
Yeah, I
been
can
knowing
that.
him
This
for
my nigga. You know what I'm saying? This my boy.
Right,
I'm
sure
shit.
you
Hell yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. I kill for this nigga. I cry behind this nigga. Like if some shit really happened.
Yeah.
But like. A co-worker? We just going up. Alright, cuz I see you tomorrow, man. Holla.
But you know what's crazy? me being dropped off because I don't have a vehicle right now. My coworkers wait for me to get inside more than people that I know. Like, nigga, like my homeboy. All right, bro.
That song on radio be up before you get out the car. Them niggas be at the light.
Nah, you wanna know why? Because see, when you a co-worker, you know it's like, okay, I really don't know this nigga like this. So
Or his settings.
I don't want to be the last person that saw
see
him
him.
alive. You know what I'm saying? But when it's your homeboy, you like, I see that nigga tomorrow, man.
You hope. Because you
Let somebody drop you off and you live
Hey,
somebody.
bro, got some like chloroform, bro. Come on.
Look, let somebody drop you off and you left something in their car. By the time you call their ass back, they almost at the house. Like they do not care.
You ain't lying. And you know what? I got 2 partners guaranteed. If I was to go pick them up, or if they was to get in my truck or anything, I know for sure they gonna leave something. Hey, cuz you left your phone, you left your knife, you left your gun. Something is. Man, I get this shit later, cuz.
Like, what's appropriate for women and men to do? That's like your woman and your homeboy could do.
Something that both of them
Like some unisex type
Yeah.
Play the game.
I mean that.
Can your homeboy cook for you? Hey, bro, you want some to eat, bro? I'm about to.
Yeah, hey, cuz I'm finna
But
put
it
some
has
on
to
the
be like
grill.
barbecue.
but
You can't be in there cooking no pasta.
Right, it
Yeah,
got
I'm about to say, if I cook you some pasta.
But see, that was in a different tab. But that's another little tab.
So my dude is like a professional chef.
Yeah, like
What if you're not a professional
But
chef?
see,
He's the homeboy.
but
Like,
nah,
he's just like,
see-
hey, bro.
Nigga, I gotta
And
You
see,
want some pasta?
but see, that
bro,
go-
we have like watch some Netflix, bro.
That go back to your group of partners.
Yeah.
Like if one of your coworkers, nigga, you just started working with 3 months ago, y'all just kind of got a little chemistry with it. Hey
some
man,
pasta,
I'm
bitch?
finna cook a little so you wanna come over? And he throw up a whole meal, nigga. I'm talking about mac and cheese and fish and salad and
He's trying to get them drops.
If he invite you over and you start cooking, or if he already cooked and he just got something like you want a plate because you're already in children.
Now, what if your homeboy make you like some soup or some shit? Like, you gonna be like,
Like if you sick and he like, bro, come here, bro. You taking your fluids, bro?
yeah, like, nigga, you
coming
can't
in
even be
bedside,
concerned about
like,
nobody no more.
Bro, let me see your temperature, bro.
Like, niggas can't even check on each other no more.
But of
Niggas
course,
be
you know, I
down.
got partners that, hey man, I'm finna put something on the grill. What you want to do? You got
Gotta be
something
the
on?
grill, though. It can't be no. I'm making soup, man. You
It
want
gotta,
some? Like,
it
nah,
gotta
man,
be the
I don't
grill.
want soup.
It gotta be the grill.
They gotta be in the
Don't tell your
process
girl, like,
already. Like, hey, bro, I'm about to
make
put
me
some soup on. You want something?
That's
I'm about to
like
put some
tobacco.
pasta on.
Hey, but what if? Because you know you can put ribs in the oven as well, right?
Yeah,
what if your partner call you like, hey man, I'm finna put some ribs in the oven? You going up?
Nah, man, I'm about to go to my girl house.
You can't be-
I don't want no baked ribs.
You
Niggas
can't
ain't
be
Applebee's.
specifically cooking for me. It has to be like,
Hey, yeah,
I thought about it.
Look,
Yeah,
what if he be like-
hey, you want some of these?
like 2 plates at
Hey,
a
bro.
table type thing.
I'm making
Sitting
some food
across
for
from each
you.
other.
What if he be like, hey, man, come on, man. I made your favorite.
First of all,
Talking about learning behavior.
you
This your homeboy 20 years, man. He know everything you like. He done made your favorite.
See, if this your
See, that's
homeboy, then
masculine,
you can
like,
talk to
toxic.
you can talk to him though. Say,
a
boy,
surprise, man. He
say,
made
boy.
Hey,
I know you my partner, but don't you ever call me and tell me you made my favorite, man.
Yeah.
Why he can't though? He just
hey, so
see,
you
girls
tell
can
her-
do way more. So no, he can't. He can cook, but it has to be barbecue. So back to his question.
I mean, that ain't
You got-
necessarily got to be barbecue, but as long as it's on the grill.
Hey, bro, I got some pasta on the grill, bro.
Some of that grill bread.
On, bro. Come by.
They call you, hey boy, I just put these bananas on the grill.
Hi, I'm over there, man.
Well, first of all,
So,
what?
If you're not feeling
Why?
good, your homeboy say, but let me feel your temperature.
I'm good, man. Ain't nothing wrong with me.
Let me feel your temperature.
You don't
Bro,
get
you
your
a little warm,
goddamn
right? You a little
niggas,
warm, bro. Just let you
See,
know.
women, we can get away with all.
y'all
we
can do this.
We can do it. We can touch each other booty,
Y'all can
feel on each other
something.
booty, sit each other
I
lap.
hate when if I have a girlfriend that's well proportioned, then I take her to my grandma's house because my grandma, oh, where you get all this ass from? It's just cool
Your
for you
grandma
to touch
sound
on
like
another woman.
Like your granddaddy
girl,
feel like
free.
look like you got a big dick. You got
Where we get all that dick from?
like
hell
you
no.
can't-
Your balls a little heavy, son.
You can't go with nobody.
My grandma like, man, what the fuck wrong with you,
Yeah,
bro?
so I don't know what you could do because it's
trying to
special
think of
what
It's
you
a
do.
double standardized world.
You can take
and we
pictures
just
of
have
your
self
homeboy.
that.
But you can't take a picture with each other. Girls could be.
You can't. Well, you can. It depends on how you do it. Hey, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They got it.
It can't be no selfie. You can't do no selfie.
can do
with
a
your
selfie with your homeboy.
Somebody, it has to be a picture
I think you
taken.
do a
Bro,
selfie
you
with
better
your
put that
homeboy.
bitch on selfie mode and put it down on self-time.
That's kind of weird when you got. Hey, all right, bro, come on, bro.
Cause,
with the light skin eyes.
Cause we got to pose.
Yeah,
You gotta be a third
We
member
gotta
in there.
pose. Ain't gonna be no. Come on.
yeah. Y'all can't take selfies with each other.
So like you can't be like at the beach or something.
Fuck
People in the
outta
background.
here.
Your homeboy right there. You like bro, get in this
Oh
hole.
no, they do those, but I mean like.
It's
Nah,
about
I'm talking
as
about
a
the
man.
fucking-
It's about your word too. You got to have your word game.
Yeah. So yeah.
You can't call it a selfie
And your
when you take a
time
picture
in
with your
there.
homeboy.
So what if so what if you what if you and your you and your partner on Instagram Live or Facebook Live and they hit you with the Jaden Smith?
Yeah.
Hey, this is my boyfriend.
Like that nigga lying to me.
Yeah, like this, like Tyler said, that nigga crazy.
I'm slapping phone straight out the hand.
Okay.
Put this shit on.
To answer his question of what can your homeboy do that your girl can do, like that's.
What's the time limit to be
It
on the
ain't
phone with your
true.
homeboy?
Oh, y'all can't even
Ain't
talk.
no
Me and my
time.
homegirl
I mean, I
talked
talked to my nigga Julian. Before we know it, we'll be on the phone talking shit for about 2 hours.
Where you at? Are you laying down when you're on the phone?
I'm
Like,
about playing the game.
It's cold. You gotta.
are you like with like your knees?
Hey, but you know what
You
I
can't be
noticed though?
caking.
Like when you was in because when
on
you
your
was in
conversation.
high school and shit, like you probably used to hit your nigga up all the time and be on the phone with cuz. But like nowadays, like you're not. Let me hit this nigga up.
That's taboo. Like the dudes.
But you look at the phone, it's been almost 2 hours.
You
It's
can't
only
sit in
like-
the bed
it's only-
rubbing your feet together and shit, like playing with a lighter while you on the phone talking to your homeboy. and shit.
Yeah, it's really just
Sparking something up.
You gotta be.
You know how you just be fidgeting with stuff when you
First
be
of
on the
all,
phone
you better
with
not be laying in the bed while you talking to the
That's
phone.
what I'm saying.
Somebody. You
What
can be
is-
sitting up in the bed.
You can't even be
Nah, at least you waiting like
coloring and shit,
Laying down with your head.
doodling in the paper. You know you just
And
be
it
writing
can't be
stuff.
all like, bro, it's 2 midnight. We
Hey, so
talking this
look,
long
like,
for?
I feel bad, like
but some-
me and y'all can't do nothing. Even if you wanted to, like this is like you
But
said,
these are
judging
like
yourself.
rules. These are unspoken.
It's like some unspoken
Like you
rules.
said, it's the
Like if-
inside friends
right.
that's able to do a little bit more than what the average person is able to do.
Exactly. Like your close friends, like you'll let them get away with, you know what I'm saying, certain shit, but some shit you just can't. Like, nigga, don't call me and be like, hey, cuz, shit, what you got going? Ah, shit, I'm finna hop in the shower. So you naked right now? Bro, don't ask me that shit. Like, don't ask me that. What? I'm finna hop in the shower. I hit you back.
I know you not. Let me see.
What, you finna hop in the shower? FaceTime me.
FaceTime me real quick, bro.
A girl can do that. She like, bitch, you ain't ready. FaceTime me. You lying. I
Exactly.
want to see
See,
nothing but your ass and titties.
I've
Right.
seen girls
Like,
like
you can
have
say
them on like bra and panties. Like my ass look okay in these. You know what I'm saying?
Like we walk
it's
around
some
each other,
panties.
we go the same.
Nigga ain't hit that, bro.
Honestly,
How these
though,
briefs
I
making me look, bro.
love how comfortable women can be around each other. I mean, to just be in the room when it happens, it's just like
Oh, gay dudes get all the fun.
you
Oh,
just
yeah.
feel
They
so
can
like
touch anything. Girl, what you? I'm like, that get the nigga
Yo, this dude said he
everything. Shit, feel on us again.
he's real fearful of the police, and he was just trying to come up with a thing like, if I ever get pulled over, like he was so nervous about it, so he started being like, if he got pulled over, he's acting like he was gay. Like he instantly turned. He was like, when the last time y'all heard a gay black dude being shot? Like, he pull up. Was I speeding? Like he really changed his whole demeanor, and the cop totally was like, "All right, nigga, you good."
Be like, P. Shit, nigga had me sweat.
Right.
It's a good
But
defense.
it's still the same dude. The only reason it was different because, of course, he
Hey,
just acted.
officer.
That's how he was. He was like,
What?
"You don't give me a ticket."
Nigga,
And the
Still a
officer
fine
was
Hey, you
like,
know, the officer don't even really want to be about, you
he
know what?
uncomfortable. Look, so it made the officer
get all up
uncomfortable.
on them. Put your hand, okay.
Go ahead on.
Hey, put
Then an African said that he ain't scared of cops. He's like, they not killing Africans, they killing
Africans ain't scared of nobody.
They are not killing the ones they don't shoot them.
They kill you American niggas.
Yeah. So.
I'm shit.
I still can't think of something that's cool for my girl to do. That's my homeboy.
That's what I'm sitting there. I've still been sitting there about it since you asked the question. I'm
you
like,
can't even text your homeboy a long time. Like,
Hey,
it's
bro,
a big ass. It's gotta be a
Let me
big.
get you real quick, bro.
There gotta be a long gap in between y'all text messages. Y'all can't.
You let your homie get a back
pimple.
Only thing he probably do is take something out your hair. Hey, bro, you got a little shit. Let me get you real quick.
girl got so many head, folks.
It depends on how you do
And it
it.
all depends on how you do that, though. It all depends on how you
like,
gotta
you
be.
got something.
But you kind of got to get in there.
I got you, bro.
I know you got an eyelash.
Now,
You kind of got
but
to
now, can't get nothing out your nose, though. Say, for you got a little something in your nose.
Nah, you got a little bosom.
You know what I'm saying?
I found out what you can do shopping. You can go shop with your homeboy.
What kind of shopping?
No, I'm saying both of y'all going to get some shoes.
But you can't shop
You
for
can't go
your
grocery
homeboy.
shopping. Unless, what if y'all roommate?
I mean, it depends on, like, if it's his
roommates,
birthday
like,
or
It gotta be a birthday. You
Secret
can't
Santa or some
Pushing the buggy
shit.
though.
choose.
We both got
gonna
different
push the
buckets.
Yeah,
We both got buckets, nigga.
Hey,
We ain't-
so what if you and your homeboy roommates? You know what I'm saying? It's time to go grocery shopping.
That's what I'm saying.
Man, I be like, nah, cuz.
I'm gonna go
You get
Friday.
you get two baskets, bro.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna go next week.
Oh, y'all go two different ways.
Y'all done went.
I done went.
Got it, cuz.
Look, he said they got two baskets.
Nah, we didn't.
So y'all
I went
can't
grocery
share.
shop with
It's
my
a code.
homeboy.
It's an
I didn't
unspoken
go
rule.
Shopping.
Cool though, bro.
And my partner, we'll get
That's
birthday.
cool.
We
You can go
split
grocery
it.
shopping with
Everything
your
split. Hey,
It's an unspoken rule though.
That's the inside niggas you go shopping with.
No, it's still an unspoken rule though. Just like with the other one we talked about, like with the barbecue, you can't have the same buggy. Like,
Yeah,
can't
you-
one of y'all be pushing
we
the other
had the
just
same
throwing
buggy.
shit in there.
I'm cool with mine.
You gotta have two buggies, so we can't do that.
Yeah, like,
y'all
you,
can
like
go
a nigga
actual
standing on that
clothes
bitch
shop.
behind him like, ah.
We're like, hey, you throw whatever we
So only thing y'all can do is clothes shopping. You can shop with your girl and you can shop with your
Shop for the house? I feel
y'all
like you shop for the
going to
house.
get an outfit. Y'all going out.
You can go to the strip club together.
Okay, yeah, you go with your girl.
You can go strip
Homeboy,
club, you can go
that's
downtown, you can go to social gatherings with your
Social gathering.
cool. Can y'all go out to eat together? Like me and my girl, we meet up all
Yeah.
the
grab a bite.
Shit, we went out to eat. You know what I'm saying?
So you gotta be at the bar though. Y'all can't you go down in
They
together.
gotta be at the bar. We go down in, man.
Candlelight.
No, it can't be no candlelight.
It can't be no
You know what I'm saying?
candlelight.
Don't-
Brunch.
Don't take me
Like,
to
nah,
no old,
we gotta either eat
no
lunch or breakfast.
nice
It's too close.
You can't run your bath water
restaurant.
neither. Hey, bro, arrange some bath water.
Let's go to Chili. Let's go to Applebee's.
I got your shower started for you,
Buffalo
fam.
Wild Wings or something.
Unless you shot or something.
Yeah, you feel me?
So what is it like a feeling your roommate turn the shower on for you? Hey man, I turn the
Hey,
shower
bro, I
on
hit
for
the
you.
shower for you got
Say,
to
folk, I know you were getting off or whatever. I know you had to take
Nah.
I got a blunt rolled and everything, bro. Take your shower, bro. And when you
Hell
come out,
no.
we're gonna smoke this blunt.
I'll be like, man, I got the bomb ass roommate. No, I would not. And I'll be like,
Hey, bro, I
what
think
the
that
hell?
nigga gotta thank for you, man.
Dang, what the
See,
hell
yeah,
is
like
wrong
y'all
with
can't do
this?
nothing for each other. That's so sad. That's
Can
masculine.
your
What
homeboy
they
make your bed
say.
up for you?
It gotta be in the
Can your homeboy make your bed up for you?
First of all, do men make the bed up? I made the bed up the other day. My girl said, "Oh my God, you made the bed up
I did
today."
that
Every
like
time
you
I
made the
go,
bed up. I was like,
Every time,
She
bro.
say, I'm just acknowledging.
It's a
I'm just
surprise.
acknowledging. I say,
Yeah.
man, that's
I
fucked
make the
up.
bed up.
So hell no, my homeboy can't make the bed up for me.
He go in there, hey, bro. I was walking by your room, seen the door open, noticed you didn't make the bed this morning.
First of all, my boy, you walk by my room, you see the door open, closed.
He said close.
nah, what if he in there folding your clothes after he done made your bed?
Listen, everything for a dude, it gotta be a
Yeah,
legit
can your homie
excuse
blow you?
for why you doing it. You
Y'all can't interact with each other just on no regular day.
It gotta be a reason why
I bought
you
my
talking
homeboy
about
clothes because them hoes are sitting on the chair for a
legit
minute. I was like, bro, I just got tired of seeing them hoes
Specific,
right
Bro,
now.
I know you ain't got no arms, so I took delivery
Right, it
on
gotta
myself
be
to fold your
specific.
clothes for you.
This nigga
Like-
World War III veteran. He can't.
Like, cuz your clothes was intertwined with mine. I just ain't feel like it was right, so I just folded
I was like, I'm folding
See, y'all
this
can't
shit.
even go into
And I
the
think
bathroom
Charles
with
and
each other.
other pals, like, I let him take care of those.
Somebody using the bathroom at the same time, like, man, my homegirl stay doing that. Like, she be on
One
the
nigga
phone,
in the
she be on
shower, the
talking
other
about
one on-
texting, one in the shower. I'm in there doing my makeup. Like,
No, you have to mute the phone. Like if you finna go to the bathroom, could you mute that?
I don't
bitch?
think I don't want to
You
be
can't be on the phone
with a
with
nigga while
Why
he
you
taking, while
y'all
he's
can't
taking
do
the shit.
nothing. Y'all have so
I mean,
many
that being in football,
social-
that's how you see it. Like, niggas be in there, but they be right there brushing your teeth.
Well, I mean, that's different, but it's not like I'm here And I'm going like a nigga taking a shower. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shit. Like, hey, bro, don't mind me, bro.
I mean,
You know what I'm
saying? You got like, bro, I gotta take shit.
It depends on
Do your thing.
the situation, you know.
Yeah, sometimes you like, bro, hey, I'm out here, bro, stay in there. I'm be out of here.
That is so horrible. Y'all have to stop. I guess that's the woman thing. Like, it's so much.
How long
Y'all
can you
have to
hug?
tiptoe around.
How long can you hug a nigga?
How close can you hug?
First of all,
Yeah, you can't. No meat touching. You can't have no. You can't have no down low five.
That's what I'm
Nigga.
saying. It depend on.
Y'all bottom head can't touch.
I done seen that to where you know
So
you.
do you feel gay if it happened? Like,
You can't be giving underarm hugs, nigga. Hey man,
oh, this hug right here around the way.
yeah, guy.
oh no, you can't go double anywhere. You can't go
always.
You can't go double. It
He's so sad. Y'all can't do that.
Kevin Gates with that full hug, man.
That's horrible.
With that full hug,
But
man.
when is it?
Shit, that's waist level.
That's like
I'm glad I'm having a girl. This ain't so stressful.
Like you can't be all neck hugging.
you gotta pick a nigga up.
But you know what? See, and this the thing with women. Women don't understand as a man. It's a lot of unwritten rules that we have to abide by. You know what I mean? And it's like y'all can get away with a lot of shit.
A
If
woman
I
can
was
be
a
gay
man
today
tonight,
and
you'd
not
be gay, you'd be
tomorrow.
stressful. Being a regular man, being a heterosexual straight male sounds stressful as hell.
It's rough in these streets. Rough.
I mean,
Gotta be
even
family to drink after each
even to
other
be
type
super
shit.
Like you can't even.
super heterosexual. Like
can't
if you
even
just
sneeze
keep up
a
with
certain
yourself
way.
too much, man, he gay. Like, dude, cause I
You
keep
can't-
myself intact, I'm
Yeah,
gay.
that's what I get.
A dude can't be like,
It's really natural to be honest with you.
It's because I got good genes and your hands feel like
That boy
sandpaper.
I got a soft ass sneeze. He gay as hell.
hey, like nigga can't even
I
sneeze.
asked a dude, I said, bro, did you poop? Niggas don't poop. I said, a
Yeah,
poop
they
is
do.
a soft fart.
So
That's a poop, nigga. That whole sound like your ass was party, nigga. Nothing but hot
This
air
is
coming
horrible.
out
The
of it.
society has us fucked up all the way.
I mean, there's so many stigmas that they
And like, yeah, it's
like that they
horrible.
put on us that we have
Like
to.
she said, your homeboy can't blow an eyelash out your eye.
It's like you have to abide by these.
tell me where.
But you really don't like.
Hey, bro, you.
It's just gay, like guy code, as they say. The
Right.
code.
I
Y'all
want
used
the
to
breath
watch
in
the
my
show,
face.
Got code, girl code.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of unwritten rules
Some truth to it.
for a
That's
man,
sad.
man, that we have to abide by. So can you ever? I mean, y'all are brothers. You ever kissed your brothers?
Nah.
You ever kissed your brothers?
Not like
Maybe
that.
on the cheek, if anything.
Yeah,
I'm not talking about tonguing them down.
I mean,
but
Birdman and Lil Wayne.
I mean,
Italians, they do.
on the cheek.
On the household, clean up Wayne's book.
Yeah, they
Oh,
stick each other.
yeah. I
man.
mean, like my brothers, my cousins, like we on the cheek, on the forehead or something like that. I might grab, you know what I'm saying, my little cousins all the time and kiss them
I
on
mean,
the
yeah,
forehead.
that's
you know
like
what I mean?
They be kissing on the mouth.
But when you think about
Hey, come here, boy.
you ever kissed another man, I'm kissing on other man, like you. As a society,
it's not showing
yeah.
affection; it's showing sexual preference.
Yeah, as a
you
society,
kiss
like,
him
that's
in
what
the
you're
neck.
taught.
I'm not asking you have you tongue.
Once you
man,
sexualize
you know what I'm
things,
saying? Have you ever
What?
kissed
We're
another guy?
the U.S. is overly sexualized on so much stuff.
niggas pause. Nigga
Cause
pause.
like somebody had told me at my baby shower was like, what if you have a boy? I said he's gonna be wearing pink. All the stuff that we already paid for and bought, he's going pink. It ain't like he gonna wake up, damn mom, you got me in pink again today.
I ain't saying this nigga gonna be wearing bras, nigga. I said this nigga
Take it back.
colors
Like,
don't
why
have
you-
gender.
why you
No,
doing
remember they gave me all
He
this
crying
stuff.
because everybody bought him all this pink.
That's what
and he
somebody
got
else. Like who
Want
cares?
some purple, some red. Nigga,
That's not a thing. That's just
And
a
somebody said
selling
because
market.
people gonna see it. So
I
it's
got
just-
some pink ass shoes upstairs.
That boy
I'm like,
Cameron-
I'm saying, though,
Cameron
like,
made
it
it
literally
hot.
makes no sense. Like
For the longest, they thought Aaron was a boy.
Who?
you should.
She's so cute.
man. She, okay. Yes, thank you.
that's one of those things.
Is it
you
because she
gotta-
look like you?
Uh-huh.
That's what it is.
she
That's
do
what
like
it is.
Aaron.
She's so cute.
And she had on the basketball stuff. She always got on Nike or something.
yeah, so stuff like that. Like
I don't think there's. I don't think.
well, we have the cabinet. All you can do is go shoe shopping. with your homeboy.
You need an excuse.
I mean, it just depends.
You can't just invite y'all not living together.
Y'all can't go shoot shopping.
See, it depends on the type of relationship because, of course, guys go to the gun range together and.
Ooh, house shopping.
It's easier for women to, because like you're saying that, just like he said, it has to be a certain amount of time.
4-wheelers, race cars, motorcycles, and
Masculine
like it's a
things.
lot of masculine things that guys can do together.
But what if
Why does it always have to be masculine?
though? Do guys do all of y'all like just masculine stuff,
But
or is it some stuff that
what's
you?
considered?
What's considered?
What's considered? Yeah, what's
Shit like a
considered?
damn
Gay is
musical.
like in the same sex. I mean, just because.
A musical is that's like not masculine, or that's not considered masculine.
Right, like you ain't gonna have it. Hey man, I got us a ticket to the Nutcracker.
How many guys do you know that just
Hygiene
like
is considered masculine, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, you want to get your nails done, bro? For what, bro?
That's
You
masculine.
take care of
I
yourself.
guess like that in the
Yeah.
sense of like that, yeah.
I mean, just take
But
care
I
of
was gonna say,
yourself.
nigga,
I
hygiene
get
is
pedicure.
masculine shit.
That's
I mean,
anybody.
like, actually,
Clean
like
your ass.
the small things, like yeah, I'm gonna get my nails, bro, get the cuticle, get my feet massaged, and
I
everything. I'm
do
gonna get
that.
my hands and feet.
Men are starting to do that now.
They don't go, but they don't go together. You know what I'm saying? They be like with their woman, or they go by themselves.
But it's certain
I
things
go by
that
my
as a man
goddamn
that
self.
that you can and can't do because I went and got a manicure one time. And okay, that's cool, but I got the little hard shit, the little shiny
Just
shit.
get them clean. That's it.
And my coworkers, they was asking me like, "Why the hell you got that shiny shit on your nails?" I'm like, I don't know. The lady asked me if I wanted it. I told her
Hey,
yeah.
my
Like,
shit, give me a click code, nigga.
give me a click on. I don't know. She's like, well, do you got it on your toes too? I'm like, no. Like what? Like why?
What does it matter though? Like who cares?
Like, but if
How is
I
that considered
did,
gay?
yeah,
to
if
take
I
care of
did.
yourself to that point.
And they was like, let me tell you, don't you ever get that. I'm like,
Some black girl.
nah, she wasn't even black. She was
hater. That's what she was.
Worry about the wrong thing.
But I
I
mean,
go get my feet.
stupid.
if
That's
I
my
get,
money maker.
well, yeah.
You gotta take care of your feet.
Of course.
Got
That's
that.
why black
Fuck
damn
around
people
them
be
Shaq
having
feet.
diabetes
You know what I'm
and
saying?
toes and shit falling off
Cut the
men
shit
because they ain't
off.
wanna, get their toe looked at. You know, people grandfathers thump their toe. Like
But
my
that goes back
granddad
to
thumped his
earlier.
toe.
What you
Asian
saying
women
about the
treat
hill?
your
Yeah.
treat
They
your
treat your shit
legs
so
wonderful,
good.
boy.
Wow, that's sad that you have your masculinity could affect your health because you don't either want to say something
Well,
or because
that's how men are anyway. I'm not finna go to no hospital. If I'ma die, I'ma die.
shit. I'd rather be a gay man.
What?
Bitch, my stomach hurt. Bitch, I gotta go and find out I got cancer early on.
Yeah, they way more vocal with that
Right.
shit. Niggas don't let they pain.
Bitch, I've been trying to boo-boo for the last 2 weeks.
But that's
Let me
just go to the
that's a
doctor.
learned thing too. Is for we learn to be strong, not to
If
burden
I
everybody.
The
with
more
your
I think
problems
it's the
and
show
more masculine
weakness.
you are, the less you can't show any weakness.
If I
And
gotta
that's-
take a
that's-
Show vulnerabilities.
You just can't be detailed. Ah, shit, my arm hurt.
let me go get my shit.
Look at my arm.
I got a bruise.
Right, you
You
can
might
say
have a pinched nerve to lock up your hole.
You gotta act like it ain't nothing. Like, man, let me go get my shit checked out before somebody. Like, let me go get this little old bruise checked out.
But I think with the black community, it's almost like the oil change effect. Like, you go and you get an oil change and they say, oh, this is wrong with your car and this is wrong. It's like, you go to the doctor and say, oh, okay, I've been feeling a little ill or I've been feeling like this haven't been right. But then they tell you 2 or 3 more little symptoms that you damn sure ain't trying to
But I
heal.
think another thing that stemmed from not only the masculine part of it was that they wouldn't even operate or do any type of work on us anyway.
Right.
So you had to be.
Yeah, so you had to be like niggas patching themselves up, home remedy and stuff like
Right.
that. Because
But even the vaccines that they giving, like, we don't know what the
Bullshit.
fuck is in this shit.
do you
what I
know
mean?
now? My daughter's supposed to have. Well, it's not the actual number of shots, but the number of doses. It's
Yeah.
72 by
What?
the time she's 2.
Nah,
She has to have 72
good.
vaccines.
Yeah, they can all have
By the
72
time
long.
she's 2.
See, but you can't. They make it to where you can't get into school.
Right.
That's why she homeschooled.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Like I thought about this the other day, and I'm
Some
not
of them
trying to
are
be
needed, some of them.
Yeah,
mean or funny or whatever. If it's mean or funny, then it is what it is. But like I drive by the homeless people and I see them. I'm like, you know what? It's cold as hell out here. It's hot as hell out here. It's raining out here, and they still out here. Don't never get sick. If he was to get sick, you ain't going to no hospital. But like, how the fuck is they not getting sick? I'm
They
like,
immune to that shit.
And they not eating.
They dirty.
right, they not eating like all of the poisonous shit we eat. They ain't gotta go
can't
get
just
all
go
of
to
them.
McDonald's.
Exactly. I'm
Like,
telling you,
get all
people
that
don't
food.
realize how much that shit slow your immune system down.
Man, all that shit do, man. Like,
So they
even
just
even some of the
scraps.
shots that they
yeah,
give,
flu
like,
shots ain't they bullshit.
Man, I ain't got
They
no
tried to
shot
get me to
shot.
take one when I was pregnant. I kept lying and said I took
That's
one in
the
my job.
stupidest thing ever. Like they give you the flu. People,
I caught it. I had it
They give
twice.
you
The
the
first time I was.
I mean, that's like anti-venom. I mean, it's venom.
I felt like I was
but
gonna
it's not
die.
the
The
same
second
thing.
time,
How many
I
times you gotta keep
like,
taking
my
it?
body had
Hey,
built
flu
up.
shot again this year.
Something to protect me from something bad.
That flu.
I ain't had the flu shot in I don't know how many years.
Real shit.
Yeah, y'all can keep that shot, man. That ain't.
I've been ages since I've had the flu shot.
That one ain't for us. Hey, y'all, this the Uncut Knowledge Podcast, man.
Uncut knowledge in this month.
Yes, sir. Episode 10.
Episode 10.
10. Tell your friends that we got
appreciate
10.
all the live viewers that, you know what I'm saying, that's checked in. Everybody that's gonna listen to this. Hey, y'all just keep tuning in to. We got some different segments we gonna bring to y'all.
Subscribe to it.
You know what I'm saying? We got
that out as well.
a variety of
feedback.
stuff
Yeah,
we
comments,
bring
even
to
if it's
y'all.
bad. Show us what you gotta say.
That's right.
Feedback. We can take it here.
Shit, we all.
I want to laugh. If you got some good things you want to say, some bad things you want to say, I'm probably gonna laugh.
might
Say
get
whatever
stolen.
it is.
Comment, like, subscribe.
I even shout you out next time too if you want to say something. I'm like, bro, that's a good ass joke, boy.
It just depends on what the comment is.
Yeah, if it's just foul.
It gotta be funny.
Yeah, that's what I say. If it's funny, then I give it to you.
Straight up. Straight the fuck up. Man, we live, man. It's your boy Money Madison. Got my nigga Frazia on the ones and twos from the third dimension.
Yeah.
Got Alei Renee up in this thing.
Yes, sir.
Got Coach up in this thing. Big Phrase in this motherfucker, the man with the red hat.
Red hat big and shit.
No
Yeah.
cap, though. Got the red hat, but no cap.
Straight up, man. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, though, man.
It's always a pleasure. This was a good one.
Anybody got anything y'all want to leave us with?
Man, y'all be ready to look out for them extra segments.
Oh yeah.
Other parts of the channel. Hey man, go listen to some of their music, man. I appreciate it, y'all that you do. As far as my shout out, check me out.
Straight up.
Sure.
We'll be back for episode 11 next week. We're around 11.
Damn, we in the double digits.
11. Heaven.
11.
Heaven.
Double digits on episodes, baby.
Yeah, 11.
I hope everybody have a blessed week.
100.
Open your mind to excel.
Open.
Can I
Live
eat your
these
mind?
cultural norms. Fix your homeboy his favorite. Call him and say, hey man,
No, fix your
I
man
fix
his
your
favorite.
Hey,
Fix your
fam, I fixed
boyfriend.
your
Call your boy and be
favorite-
like, hey man, I fixed your favorite dish.
As a matter of fact, call him and say, hey, boyfriend.
I ran you some
Hey,
shower
you
water,
need
or
to
bath
get that
water, and
Menace to
fix your
Society.
favorite, bro. And we got a blunt after.
When he said, hey, yo,
Well,
what?
yeah, have a
Y'all,
nice
my fellas
man
to start
day.
unite,
With your-
man. We
with
gotta
your
get rid
nigga.
of
Have a nice man day, man. Y'all go out and y'all enjoy
This toxic
your friends.
masculine environment. We
What-
gotta,
Hey man, get your feet done with your niggas, man. Y'all go out there, get you a couple drinks, you know what I'm saying? Get you a blunt before you go in. And y'all get y'all feet and hands done. Take care of that hygiene together.
Hey, what he
man.
say, yo, Menace to Society? Hey, yo, Wax, fix me some of them links with them grits.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
hungry than a motherfucker standing out here. See, it's all about your approach.
It's all about your approach. You just gotta be a little more aggressive when you do it.
Yeah, fix your own goddamn grits.
Yeah, man, y'all gotta break this toxic masculine.
Tough. Like, you're not asking.
Hey nigga, this a motherfucker. Get your stank ass in the shower, bro. I ran you some water, nigga. You ain't got no
Okay, that's how you
excuse.
say it.
You ain't got
gotta
no
do it like
excuse,
that.
fam. Yeah, that's how you do it right there.
But yeah,
And y'all worry about y'all health. Eat you some healthy shit. Eat in moderation, whatever it is.
Better carry you
Oh,
down.
that's a big one, too. Yeah.
Everything in moderation.
That's a big one. If y'all take anything away from episode 10, man, treat yourselves right. You know what I'm saying? Get your health intact for sure.
Too much of anything will kill you.
Coach, you want to leave us with anything, man?
Just stay humble. You know what I'm saying? Be you, like what you like. Who cares what they like? They don't like it. So be it. As long as you like it's all that matters.
Yeah.
And try not to win by
I like that.
91 points. Be humble.
Hey, win, you win. Just win humbly. Big or small.
Hey, I'm with that, cuz, like, it ain't my fault y'all scored this.
that's not like
We gave y'all opportunity.
Like a Nike line went humbly.
Went home.
Just do it. Slogan. Hey, Nike, don't steal nothing.
Hey, Adidas.
Now, fact
Hey.
sponsors.
Hey, real
Yeah,
talk.
don't give a
Adidas,
shit.
I'm
I like
coming for
Nike.
y'all. Like, I like Nike. Don't get me wrong, but Adidas, I tend to wear y'all sweats and everything else a little bit more.
Under Armour.
If you need a model, I got you.
And we want all the sports stuff.
Matter of fact,
Don't
y'all
nobody
send me
cool.
some.
Don't nobody cool wear Adidas.
Except for this guy.
Adidas got some cool.
And Pharrell made some. Is it Pharrell made them? I think Pharrell made some Adidas. Everybody made some Adidas just about.
Yeah, man, we gotta challenge ourselves. We gotta start opening up businesses and not
I'm
this
with
whole support black. You know, like opening up bow
open it up.
ties.
Support good black businesses.
Yeah, the ones that is making us actually have productivity.
Good black business, not just any black
I just
business.
feel like support what you support, but
Yeah.
support it because you want to support it. Don't support it because people forcing you or telling you.
Oh, help
You know
a
what
brother
I'm
out.
saying?
Support
Like,
some
you don't even know what they said.
Like this nigga try to sell me his mixtape.
Say, oh, you can go spend this much money on Apple and all that.
Yeah,
Can't spend this much. Apple has proven themselves to have quality products.
Quality.
Exactly.
That's why I'm paying.
They have a good
I don't know what you can do yet. I'm not about to spend this much money on this and then my stuff break down.
It's gonna break down on you as soon as you
And you're not
take
gonna get
that
my
shit,
money back.
And they ain't gonna give you your money back.
Oh,
We don't do
also
refunds here.
Right.
Bitch ain't got no store credit either.
Like,
I just lost
I
money.
done went out the way and gambled on you, then took a chance on you, and
Because you was a certain ethnicity.
We need to talk about that too. Poor service when it comes to black-owned businesses.
It's one. Oh my God! It's next time. Say it again.
yeah, we
Yeah.
may have to say that for episode 11.
11.
Hey, episode 11 gonna be a good one, y'all. Just stay tuned.
Tune in, baby.
Like I said, we got some new segments coming for y'all. It's gonna be fun, man. The Uncut Knowledge Podcast. We out.
Chill.
Chill.
Yo, baby, this is boring as hell. Yo, DJ, hit me!
This one go with that one. That one go with this one. I think we finally done it. Magic. Niggas asking how I did this, how I did that. A lot of questions with no answers, cause magic is something they could never comprehend.
You tell me how it gets down. Some shit don't need
Long
to
story
be
short,
explained.
never place your limitations on me. And most importantly, never question God. 24 carats, my soul made of gold. Young dumb, I'm mortal, 100 years old. Beautiful melodies, all about committing felonies. You have no recipe, you have no destiny. If it ain't magic, then fuck what you're telling me. If it ain't money, then fuck what you're selling me. I'm all on my chicken and sesame. Yo, bitch, open sesame. All in her uterus. I am not new to this, bitch, I'm a dog. You cannot do to this, X on her box. Family feud, the bitch die and come back to life. This is my eulogy to the next chronicle. You are an obstacle, I was built for battle, I am bionic.